We got a name. Now we gotta put a thumbnail on it. Uh, Thursday Night Live. Yeah, that'll work. Thumbnail complete. Alright. There. Get that rolling. That on there. That on there. So that one now. Now we gotta send out the link. Let's copy link first. Link copy. Uh-huh. I'll serve and Chris and Kane. Those are the ones we send the email to. Uh-huh. Brandon, what up, Brandon? And making tracks. What up, tracks? How you doing? I was watching a couple of your shorts this morning. Oh, oh, uh-huh.
There we go.
What up, Uncle Surf?
Oh man, what a day. What a day. What a day.
Yeah.
Got the new septic system in my buddy's place. Big old 500-gallon concrete septic tank. Fuck.
That's a lot of poop.
Oh man, you wouldn't have believed this. He couldn't flush his toilet because he had a clog in the pipe leading
Uh-huh.
to the tank. And oh man, when we cut that pipe open, the shit fucking flew.
Oh, of course.
Fuck.
Uh-huh.
Ah.
But the fishing the sportsman's club I belong to, freaking we there was pretty much since I joined, there was always kind of an issue with the sewer drain, right? And
Yeah.
freaking it only reared its head after big parties and whatnot. So we really didn't pay much attention to it. And then fucking and then I don't know, freaking probably 10 years into my membership, we finally decide to find the fucking septic tank because nobody's seen the septic tank in fucking 20 years or so, right? So
Yep.
we go on this mission to locate it and actually, pinpoint it so we can find it instead of having to search for it, right? We put up signs and whatnot. We open the thing up and it's fucking jam packed. It's
Yeah.
jam packed. There's no water in it at all. Freaking holy fuck! when was the last time you idiots fucking cleaned this thing? So they call the local guy and he comes over. It's been 27 years since he had cleaned that tank, the local guy. And he says he knows that because that was the last time the club called him. And it was before a wedding. Someone got married at the club and they cleaned it then and they forgot all about it for fucking 30 freaking years. Well, let's just say it took him 3 days to get that shit out of there.
All right. Brandon Lamar is coming back with more fucking seeking advice.
Uh-huh.
Instead of listening to his mother, he wants strangers on the internet to tell him what to do. I'll tell you what to
Mom
do.
said,
Save your money. Live with mom. Fucking save your money. Don't gamble. Don't party. Save your money.
uh-huh.
10 years, you can have a down payment for a fucking house.
You save your money, dude, without a doubt.
What the?
Housing takes forever to get into, dude, no matter what. But eventually you do get in. Okay? People die, people
Yeah,
move on, they move out of state. Housing opens up sooner or later. It's not gonna happen tomorrow, freaking
I agree with his mom. I
uh
100% agree with his mother.
stop wasting your money gambling, put it in the bank, forget about it, stock it up, man.
Live as cheap
Stock it
as you
up.
can. Live as cheap as you can.
Well, that's why he wants out of where he's at. Because freaking, but
Well, if
you
he can
know,
save money while he's there, then damn.
well, that's the problem. Freaking,
Can't live with mom? I don't know.
well, apparently, mom's had enough of them.
Well,
I mean, mom had enough of them. What up, garage guy?
garage guy.
Because mom's the one that got him out into a group home or whatever. Freaking,
Mom wanted to party.
uh huh.
Oh,
Yep.
Brandon, you got to make up your mind, dude. Look, uh, brother, don't come here looking for advice from us. We're gonna fuck you all up. Listen to the people that love you. Your mom.
Uh huh. She knows best because she
Yeah,
knows your deal. She knows what's up with you.
yeah.
Okay.
Good, bad, or indifferent. She's your mom.
And yeah,
If I had a
she's
mom,
right.
I'd listen to her.
It's hard to get into housing. You're better off saving your money instead of gambling it like you do.
Yep.
You know, no, I can't live with mom. He's homeless. All right, well,
Oh well, okay. Well, don't listen to mom then. Fuck, she ain't got a home to live in. She'll be looking to fucking move in with you. God damn.
uh, yeah, she's probably happy homeless. Some people enjoy it out there.
They do. They fucking do. I'm not gonna. Hey, if that's their fucking choice, more power to them, man. Oh,
Mm,
I finally did it.
what you finally do.
I straightened out them fucking thieves and meth heads.
Oh yeah,
Oh, they had a big knockdown drag out 2 days ago.
yeah, yeah. I remember you freaking
I get up
mentioning.
there. Oh man, it's been quiet the last 2 days.
Nice.
We ain't heard or seen them. They've been living in it. They've been hiding from us. Me.
Yeah. What up, Vern?
Personal data may be exposed. Fuck you. I got VPNs and shit. She's living in a woman's shelter. Yeah, you ain't gonna live in there with her. Some clowns get in way too over there. Yeah, Brandon, slow down, walk a little slower, take a look around, and just realize life's a bitch.
Uh-huh.
And unless you do something on your own about it, it's always gonna treat you like a bitch. Ooh, got my snake boots in. gonna get bit by no damn copperheads and eastern goddamn rattlesnakes this year. I'll tell you that much.
But do you?
Mud.
Yeah, some clown get in way over their heads. Yeah,
Damn right, Steve. Yeah,
I've seen a lot of house poor people. Real lot of them.
I read an interesting little factoid today. Do you know there are more empty houses throughout the world that you could put all the homeless people in them motherfuckers and not have a homeless motherfucker running around?
Yeah,
I'm like, well,
but who
goddamn,
wants to?
where's my free house?
But yeah, who wants to fucking give up a fucking house
No,
for someone that's just gonna ruin it?
yeah, no shit.
You
Fucking,
know, because
I've been a land,
anything that isn't earned isn't taken care of.
I've been a landlord.
What's up there, motherfuckers?
Whoa.
Well, mud digger.
Y'all get to come along for this journey. So
What?
we are dismantling this fish tank and transferring the plants, the fish, the driftwood, and some of the rocks over to this tank right here. None of the gravel though, because I have an infestation of trumpet snails that are causing massive issues in the tank. So I've got 2 bags of pea gravel, a bag of black sand. You guys are going to come along for the ride.
Oh, yeah.
What's wrong with snails, man?
Well, when they're an invasive species, the invasive kind, dude, they have a mass die off, and it can cause an imbalance in the tank, which I'm starting to have. So I've got to remake my other tank and transfer everything over there. Plus, that'll give me a count on everything that I have in that tank as well as far as stocking.
Here's everybody. Here's
Oh
to no
yeah.
coffin to get often.
Oh, let me stir the pot here. See what I got. Yeah, it's got enough greenery in it. Cheers.
How you holding out? Still got plenty?
Oh yeah, dude. If I barely put a dent in it.
Let me know when you need more. I'll send you some other stuff.
Will do. You see what I said? You? Yeah, Brandon, I see you. About time you put it away, bro. Put it away. Put it away. Put it away. What? How do you think I get through life, man? Freaking. You know,
Dude,
I put it all away.
make a fucking goal. $100 every time. You get to 10 weeks, you got $1,000 fucking.
Uh-huh. And
Now
then
leave it
when you get
alone.
to
Leave
1,000,
it
you
alone.
want to
Leave it
double
alone.
that.
Just add to it. When you get
Double.
a couple of grand, there's an investment fucking thing that you can do. It's real fucking easy. You can probably make about, I would say 8 to 10% on your fucking money safely. But you don't want to start with $500 or $100. That's fucking bullshit. But don't listen to me. I don't know nothing. I know nothing about fucking money.
Uh-huh.
I grow my money on fucking trees. So
Uh-huh. Yeah, yeah. You gotta start somewhere, Brandon. Start by quitting gambling.
what a waste of time. Gambling.
No.
Save up a couple grand. Go to a casino. Take a look around. I bet you walk out with all your money instead of giving it to the house.
HCG.
A cannabis grow. Home free? Yeah, I know people like that. Fuck. Oh man, we're getting fucking squatters down here. Holy shit.
Uh, well, it's because you got the good weather, man, you know?
Ugh. We're getting 3 inches of rain tomorrow through Sunday. I don't think that's good weather.
Yeah, but it ain't snow and it ain't freezing.
Well, we learned our lesson about snow and ice. Less is more.
Uh-huh.
Ugh. Yeah, the winners ain't paying the electric bill at the fucking casino. It's all you fucking losers.
Uh-huh. Yep. All those big bright lights are paid for by losers. Vegas is lit up by losers.
And don't internet gamble. Fuck.
If you do those free games that you don't actually have to put money in, just so you can get your little gamble on. Uh-huh. Don't pay money into it.
That just leads to worse things.
Uh-huh. Yeah, yeah. Once you put the money in, you'll be putting money, more money, more money, more money.
Yeah. Chasing the loss. You ain't never going to get the
Uh-huh.
win.
Nope.
Or-
What? Is that you with music going?
That's not me. Some of us know better. Oh my.
What can I do with 1,000? You can
Put it
parlay
in the
it
bank
in.
account.
A what?
Damn. Brother, Brandon, how old are you? I don't know. How old is he?
I don't know.
30s, 40s, 50s? Well, his mom's still alive, so he can't be. Well, damn, brother. See, they need to teach this shit in high school.
They don't
How to
teach it.
manage your fucking money.
They don't even teach you how to balance a checkbook anymore,
No,
man.
they don't.
Let it ride. Uh-huh. Exactly. Let it ride. Leave it in your little freaking savings freaking account.
Yeah.
I don't know. Can you buy a CD for that low?
All right, you're 38. Okay. Well, as Dave Ramsey would say, we got a lot of work to do, son.
Uh-huh.
Damn.
Don't play the
Well,
lottery. It's 18.
that's the
But,
old math, cannabis girl,
yeah.
the old math. That's why they teach them the new math.
Uh-huh. No, the odds of winning the lottery 18 million to 1. But the
Fuck.
fact is somebody's gotta win, so
Well,
you
somebody
know.
will. But more than likely, it ain't gonna be you.
Exactly. 18 million to 1.
Hey,
That's your odds of winning the lottery.
you win that fucking lottery in your condition, Brandon, you'd be broke in a fucking year.
Uh,
You would.
pretty much. What up, Kenneth?
Find a rich chick.
Uh-huh.
Oh, don't be somebody's paid for prick. Damn.
Mhm. Well, a guy like Brandon, that's a step up in life.
Well, yeah, but
Yeah.
Brandon, you packing 9? Because if not, flush that story. They don't find you handsome, they better find you hung. I've seen a lot of ugly dudes that were with
Uh-huh.
good looking women, man. Anyhow,
Yeah, dirty bag, Bubba.
Kenneth Bird, what's up? The bird is the word. Bird, bird, bird. Bird is the word. Yeah. Dating myself. Oh, here's another interesting little factoid for you, Jimmy C.
What's that?
50 years ago tonight, my ass landed in San Diego and they dragged my ass over to the boot camp and put my feet on them yellow footprints and the journey started
Oh, damn.
50 fucking years ago tonight. I'm still
That's
fucking alive. Beat
that
the
sounds like a
fucking shot.
reason. That sounds like a reason to get drunk.
I'm working on it.
All
Damn.
right. All right. Well,
Gambled enough. I don't need to gamble no
hmm,
more. I want the sure fucking thing. I want to come home at the end of the fucking day.
keep your stick on the ice, right?
All right. There you go, Red Green.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, fuck. Man, they should have given me a bonus this month. Fuckers. Yeah, I get to keep breathing. That's my bonus.
There you go. Your anniversary.
See my thing. Don't see my thing.
Oh.
Everybody. Yeah. My thing.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Gator, what up, Gator Saw? How you doing,
Yeah.
man? Welcome to the show, man.
All the rock in there.
Why? Why?
We just being chill.
Why?
Why? So it's a base like that.
Oh,
You have it all spread
that
out.
fucking thing off.
That's what we ever do before.
Oh, man.
Hmm.
Fucking.
That's how you do it for staying.
Yeah.
Uh,
Fucking won tonight, son of a bitch.
yeah. Oh,
Ugh.
Yeah. Yeah, a little bit of water in there is moving around. Yeah.
Gotta get a beer. I need a
all
beer.
right. Bird dog. What up, man? Jimmy, you a Harley guy? I can hardly afford one. I would I would I would drive a Harley if I could have one. Uh-huh. But no, I've never owned one. Um let's just say I'm not associated directly. I do have a cousin who has a husband that is a local president, and I kind of,
You're watching me. Okay.
Good
I can
job.
I can go into the local clubhouse without any BS. But that's about as far as my clubbing goes.
Clubbing? Clubbing?
At motorcycle club,
Oh. Eh.
yeah. My cousins, well, actually back home, not here where I'm at. Freaking, my cousin's husband is a local president, and I'm kind of I'm bona fide in that factor. You
Yeah,
know,
okay.
freaking. I've known him. I've known him since I was about 8 years old. You know, so when I go into their bar, you know, I know how to play the game. But no, no, that picture was actually gifted to me by someone here on the internet, and you know they obviously stole it from somewhere on the internet.
The convertible problem is fixed.
Mhm. But
Can't get my can't get
I've
my
only
top,
ever owned what?
so I had to get a fucking new pump.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Put that in tomorrow. Get the top up, and it's gonna rain right in time too.
Yeah, I've only ever owned Hondas and Kawasaki's, Suzuki's, but you know, I'm kind of in the middle of building a Reaper mini chopper.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. But that's gonna have a Harbor Freight motor on it. So just for shits and giggles. I don't
Man,
ride, but
I
club
got a 10,
guy are at my house every day. Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
I got a 10-horse Briggs and Stratton. Runs
Uh-huh.
like a fucking dream. It's off a fucking snapper mower.
Uh-huh.
That'd mount up nice.
That's just nice for a little go-kart thing, yeah. Uh-huh. Little on the weak side for fat bastards like myself.
Yeah, that's true. You'd probably need a 20, 25.
Yeah, I got the 18 though.
Yeah, there you go.
That'll be it'll be good enough, you know.
Bird dog gnome.
I do airboats with Cadillac engines. Hell yeah, man.
What the
Down,
fuck?
down there in the
That
Everglades.
goddamn. Oh, oh.
Uh-huh. Fun stuff,
Mm.
without a doubt. Gator.
I could see myself
Uh,
killing myself with one of them fucking airboats out here in
uh-huh.
this.
I wouldn't mind playing with one. But
Dang.
yeah, not my thing.
I
Florida
bet I
ain't
can
much my
hovercraft
thing.
though. Then I can go from land to fucking water.
Hmm. Florida is a bit too hot for me.
Oh, Florida? Ugh.
Yeah,
I'd
huh?
be, I'd be standing behind the airboat trying to stay cool.
Uh, yeah. When you go airboating, you never go back, right? Chasing America. How you doing, girl? Yeah. Not much use for an airboat up here on the prairie, though. Mhm.
No, but you could use a
Suppose,
hovercraft.
mhm. suppose
Hovercraft.
you, suppose you get away with it surfing them cornfields. Mhm.
Gotta just wait till it floods. Are you guys in the flood area? Jamestown? No, you're not in the Red River.
There is yeah, I'm right on the James River, dude.
All right. But you're not on the Red River,
No,
Missouri River.
no,
Your boat drives on dry ground? You wouldn't do it around here, brother. I got nothing but rock. I
uh-huh.
mean, sharp, pointy rocks.
Yeah, uh-huh.
And every time it rains, more come out of the ground.
Yeah, it'd probably be, you know, because there's a lot of farmland up here. I'm sure running one of them things on a farm would be all right.
Oh,
You
on the
know,
cornfield after fucking
yeah, yeah,
harvest? Fuck
or
yeah.
or or uh, or over the winter even up on the snow. That'd
Yeah.
probably be all right. But you know, freaking maybe maybe across the soybean field, freaking that'd be all right.
All I need is another fucking vehicle. I got to build another fucking garage.
What up, Bill? Yeah, it don't matter. I hit rocks all the
Okay.
time.
All right.
Mhm.
Three. Damn. 3/8 polymer. Nice. Well, you're set up for it, man. You're
Huh?
set up for your area, like I'm set up for my area. My area
Mhm.
demands 4-wheel drive, fucking
Right?
high clearance, fucking, ugh, and a good sized fucking engine.
Right?
There'll be a TV on here.
So I live in a great area for motorcycles. The roads are flat and straight.
Yeah. Except getting hit by a pheasant at 75 ain't much fun.
Well, yeah, this is true. And you do see them on the roadside here.
Oh,
So,
fuck. They're all over the fucking place up there.
mhm.
Dumb bastards, when they get a fucking blizzard, they all huddle together, put their asses into the fucking wind, and they fucking die.
Yeah.
Big piles of fucking pheasant.
Yeah. But there's so many of them really don't affect the herd or the flock.
I know. I gotta get up there this year. Fuck. I need to kill some pheasants. Bird hunting. I got to do some bird hunting.
I think there's a lot of duck hunting around here.
Duck, geese,
Yeah, man, there's puddles
pheasants,
everywhere. Freaking,
and food all over the fucking place.
yeah, yeah. I mean, we went down to Sioux Falls last weekend, right? Freaking, man, all I saw all the way there, ducks, 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 and more fucking ducks. Like every piece of water had duck on it, you know? Like, holy fuck. Uh, Except when you gotta buy it from washing away driveway. What? Huh?
What? Didn't get that, bird dog.
Yeah, man, you lost me. When you gotta buy gravel or something from? Oh,
It's like fish. I want to read it off, what it is.
buying. Yeah, when you buying dirt because your machine's freaking washing it all away.
And you put over first, and then some, get the water over. And then, well, get all the equipment.
You calling it a night, Steve? Come on, man, you just got here. You'll never eat another duck if
Oh
you
man,
see what they hang out in. What? Come on, man.
mallard breast on a cast iron skillet, garlic and butter, salt and pepper. The fucking oh,
Uh-huh. I got you, bird dog.
and all
But
you gotta
yeah,
do
man.
is lead them far enough where you shoot them in the head, not the body.
Hey, you gotta pick the lead
Yeah.
out of them.
But your Uncle
You
Sir,
know,
so I give him that extra bit of lead.
ducks are greasy. Yeah, they are.
No,
Mr.
that's all you
Mark
want
one.
them. You cut the breast out. That's all you want on a mallard or any kind of duck,
And
any kind of bird.
hey, man, I
They
got a
got the
buddy,
fucking breast muscle. They got big
dude.
breasts because they got to fucking flap
Yeah,
their
I got a
wings.
buddy that can cook duck, and you'll swear to God you're eating steak.
Well, I know how to cook duck. Duck
I'm
is
just saying.
damn good.
I thought I was eating filet one
Yeah.
time, because he had these. They look like steak tips up on the bar. He's like, "Hey, have some." I'm like, "Oh, that's some good steak." He's like, "That's fucking duck, you idiot." I'm like, "Fuck, well, it eats like fucking filet." Gonna light the fire and click the link soon. All right, man.
Yeah, I'll ask him.
Done chores. Okay.
Uh,
Mhm. Time for bed. I just had steak. There you go. How you doing, Mr. Mark One? Been a while since you've been over here. Appreciate that. Duck has a lot of fat, equal greasy. Yeah, equal fat equals tasty.
just
It's
breast them.
like,
Get the breast off. I'm telling.
yeah,
Don't eat
but
the legs. Don't eat the wings. Eat the breast. You'll love it.
yeah, but freaking, it's just like bacon. Bacon's all fat. Why? It's so good. Come on, man. And no one likes a dry hamburger. You got to have some fat.
You want to talk about a greasy bird? Canada goose, snow goose.
I bet.
That's the Canadians. I'm fucking them
Right.
bastards are grease monsters.
Right.
It's
Right. You
all
need
the
that.
damn fat they got. Joseph frickin' Grohl.
Joe Woo.
You be wooing me, motherfucker.
What up, Seth? Oh, I've been around mainly listening. I appreciate that, man. All good streams need lurkers. But it's nice to know when the cool ones are lurking. You know? Just saying. Yeah.
Ye-
Big ass goddamn canister filter.
Uh-huh. I'll stay away from Canadian Goose.
It's not
Uh-huh.
the biggest one either.
Yeah, they're fucking grease pits.
Yeah, that's the medium sized canister filter.
I've uh, I've never had any. Had plenty fly by me, but I've never had Canadian Goose.
All right. All right, that'll work. Yeah. Right. Oh, I didn't see it over there.
Where Tiffany at? I don't know, man. She's a busy girl.
Hey, bye.
Go hunt her down.
Go in there, go in here and do that while.
Hey, my digger, not to bust your balls any, but did you reinforce that freaking base at all?
Oh, that's a different base.
Yeah, I know, but it's basically the same as the other one.
No, there's nothing wrong with that one. That one was just set up. I actually just took that one down. The fish
Oh.
that were in that tank are outside on the pond now. So there was nothing
Uh-huh.
wrong with that stand at all. That's one setting up with no problem.
There will be.
And when that time comes, I've got this stand right here that's homemade.
Uh-huh. Never had a goose either. Sounds tough. Yeah, you know, greasy all. I don't know. If I shot it, I'd eat it. You know,
Take the breasts off. That's it. Just take the breast off.
No, he doesn't.
it's like shooting pheasants. All you get out of them is the breast.
Yeah, that's how you avoid all the fucking grease and shit.
Still got to pick the lead out, but you know.
No, just give him an extra 3 inches on the fucking lead. And keep it a headshot.
No, man, you only bring.
Hell, brother.
You still gotta pay attention, you know. But sometimes you get them flyers in there,
Oh,
you know.
I'm not fucking 18 years old the first time out in the blind.
Just saying, man. Freaking,
Well, I said
yeah.
something.
I've been fortunate. I don't recall getting any lead in my
No.
freaking in my birds, but that may have been the wife being real cautious about, you know, when she's cooking it up. Because she always turned it into chicken strips, you know?
Well, if you got the breast out, you can tell if it's been hit by a BB.
Yeah. Well,
There's going to be
like
a
I said,
hole in the breast
yeah.
if you're a bad shot. Again,
So,
headshots rule.
yeah, well, yeah.
Want holes in the food.
I shoot everything in the fucking head. I don't want it to suffer.
Headshot.
Get into the next fucking right now. Just snap out of this one and wake up in the next one. Boom.
You can feel the smish poop. Brings back bad memories. I hear you.
Oh, the fish poop.
Yeah, from your filters.
My tanks don't actually smell.
Uh-huh.
I'm
Your
so well
filter does.
that
I
they
just
don't.
dug up a septic tank. You want to talk about stank? Fuck. Thank God for backhoes. Jesus. Backhoes, fucking Skytrack, fucking concrete, fucking
Backhoes and big hose. What?
backhoes, baby. Gotta love a good backhoe.
Hose.
Well, you don't want a front hoe.
Well, depends. Clicker in the front, clicker in the rear, or something like that. I heard.
Yeah.
Oh, drinky, drinky. Yeehaw.
Uh-huh.
Hoorah.
Still afraid of the beverages.
There we go. That's the
I
fucking
was-
piece right there.
I was,
And you know why I say that's the piece, Jimmy?
because you got muscles all over it.
Nah, because this piece has got river rock embedded into the root systems.
Uh-huh.
So that's going to be the main piece right there.
What do you mean? The main piece of contamination?
Oh my fucking god, you dingleweed.
Mhm.
I don't know with you, Jimmy. Sometimes
Telling you, man.
Get the pressure washer.
You got some fungal in there somewhere.
Wait a minute. Did he just pull that out of the dirty one and put it into the clean one?
I don't know what he did. Took it out of the back room.
Oh, okay. Hopefully they disinfected the fucking
Right, Joe?
dust.
Uh-huh. That's the sort. Bill's with me. He thinks that's your source of contamination. Mhm.
for what?
Your fucking
Hey,
your muscle fucking problem or whatever it was.
Well, you don't even know this. How would you go about saying that if you don't know the situation?
well,
I'm
it's like
just
when you
guessing.
put a piece of wet wood into the fresh tank.
Okay, first of all, this wood has been in both this tank, that tank, and I just pulled it out of my pond out front 10 seconds.
Okay.
So
Okay,
why would
okay.
that contribute to my
And you brought the outdoors indoors.
Okay,
And that's and
I
that's
also pressure washed it 2 years ago when I first got it.
okay. When
Come
you
on,
bring
man.
the outdoors in,
Motherfuckers.
when you bring the outdoors in, you're looking for trouble.
I know. When you bring the outdoors in, you bring the outdoors in. I
Uh-huh.
get it.
Uh-huh.
But if you take the precautions that trumpet snails is an outdoor fucking snail.
Uh-huh.
Shit,
Okay.
raise them and eat 'em.
Mhm.
I'll pay good money for fucking
That was
escargot.
my thought. Like you
I
got
love
that
escargot, man.
homegrown escargot.
Garlic butter. Oh, you pull them out of the fucking shell. They're steaming hot.
Mhm.
You dip it in the garlic butter, pop it in the mouth, and just. Mm.
Don't put your wood in every tank. What? Uh-huh.
Say, don't put wood in every tank. Shit.
Don't put your wood in every tank.
No, I don't put that wood in the tank. I believe.
Uh-huh.
Hey, Mr. Mach 1, I gotta ask you. Curiosity's driving me crazy. Is that because you got a Mustang Mach 1?
He's got a couple.
Nice.
He's got one. His wife's got one. Uh-huh.
What years?
I forget. He's got an oldie.
71?
Something to that effect. Something like
70?
that. Something like that. He got oldie and he got, I think, two new ones. Freaking, I forget the count. I mean,
Nice. Nice.
Whoa, precious.
I'm done. I'm done with the
he's a,
cars. I need
he's
fucking
a,
truck.
he, I don't know if he still is or was, but I'm pretty sure he was on the Ford assembly line. Like
Oh,
freaking, like ran a line, you know? Sick
nice.
and tired. Which ones are the cool ones, Jimmy? What? Huh? They're all cool. Yeah, he's got a
70?
70
What? 70?
and a
Yeah.
2001. All
Nice. The
right.
70s.
21 rather. Yeah.
Fuck yeah. I'm not feeding you again, you son of a bitch. And if I keep listening to you, damn. Fuck, I
I
told
don't
you to
know.
do something.
Wife has a GT 350. All
Oh,
right.
yeah. Yeah.
There you go. Leave. And yeah, I'd actually I'd do a Fox Body Mustang if I if I had the freaking the whereabouts and the whatabouts. You
Fox
know,
Body?
hell yeah, man, those are cool. Those are cool. Remember Heyday, dude? Freaking Heyday. Freaking my buddies used to own them fuckers. I mean, I'd have to modify the seat position, move it back a couple inches.
Ooh, 55 Chevy. I had a 55 Apache 3100. And that
55 Chevy, huh?
ran like a motherfucker. Crate 350, 3 speed on the floor. Fucking just melt the fucking
Yeah,
rubber.
Chevelles are cool. I'd rather have a freaking Gran Torino though. You know, just saying. Personally, I'd rather have a Ranchero.
Uh,
They get no respect at all. That's why I want
no,
one.
it's not a full size pickup truck.
No, but the El Camino gets all the glory. But the Ranchero was first
Not
on the
because
Falcon.
the
The,
fucking El
on
Camino was a hot rod. The Ford
what?
was that was like a luxury station wagon without the
The
fucking
Gran
kids in
Torino, two
it.
door, yeah. It was a sofa on wheels, man. Freaking great ride. Put a big motor in it, you got a great ride.
Yeah.
Uh,
Drop a couple 100 pounds in the back end.
well, stiffer suspension, whatever, fill the tank. But hey, Mark One, I just got me a beater with a heater, an '87 Chevy fucking G20 van. Freaking fucking thing runs like a top.
Gonna be down at the river.
Oh yeah, well, finally got
Make
something
sure
to.
Mike doesn't come over and paint ice cream on the side.
Ah, we got some plaques from freaking Halloween candy here thing. Uh-huh. No, we ain't making a candy van. It's gonna look like a cow soon enough though. Brown spots, black spots, with a white main body. We all need a beater with a heater, right? Well, that's what this fucker is. Freaking $1,500 running and driving. Fuck that van, it gives me nightmares. Come on, man. You had fun working on it
Talk
yesterday.
about Mike. He's been in there fucking lurking.
Oh, without a doubt. But freaking, me and him had fun with that fucker yesterday. Beating it. That hinge did not want to come apart, man. We had to cut the end of the freaking pin off, and then fucking use a freaking air gun hammer, an air hammer, blah blah blah, get it to move a fucking quarter inch, and then we had to beat the shit out of it with a sledgehammer to make it go the rest of the way. Freaking,
I gotta take a dog out for pee.
oh, all right.
Fuck.
Uh-huh.
My coyotes are running the fucking goddamn holler tonight. Son of a bitch. Oh,
Uh-huh. No, Mike didn't do all the work. He did the welding because I fucked up and I forgot to bring my shit. But no, it was definite group effort. Definite group effort. He did the cutting and the welding. I did the grinding. I did the engineering. Mike wanted to take the time to line holes up and make bolts work. Like, fuck that. Stuff some metal in there and weld her up. This is one and done. That hinge, that hinge ain't coming off again. You have to take the whole fucking door off. Uh-huh. Worked out. I'm happy with it. Ah, I'm getting my YouTube check in a couple days. There's actually some money in it this month, so freaking I'll have some money for uh freaking what do you call it then? Rust inhibitor and some spray paint. When I get that, we'll move forward with more. Okay, man. He was having such fun with it, because it's basically a homeowner special welder. Freaking wire feed welder, freaking breezy as fuck. He's trying to little metal to rusty metal. Freaking it was better him doing it than me because freaking it wouldn't have looked good if I'd done it. Freaking and wouldn't have looked good at all. I'd have been burning through freaking so much. He burnt through a couple times. Got all mad, freaking.
Bro, look at the scales that are just falling off.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, the thick shit wasn't bad, but the thin shit fucking sucked. Right. Uh-huh. Well, bubblegum welder, man. Come on.
That's busted.
But
Is
no, I wouldn't have got it that good. Ooh, we still got plenty more for me to do. Plenty more. That's just the beginning. That van needs a lot more metal. Mhm. But we got what one kick panel or whatever you want to call it, the freaking one rocker panel rather. Got one rocker panel and the bottoms of two more doors. Freaking
You're
uh
fucking
and
welding.
and a hole in the driver's side. So
Welding with 120 volts, Mike.
yeah. And a rear well, one wheel well. Freaking so there's a lot of replacement metal going on that fucker.
They have a generator on that truck.
We're
Okay.
just doing what we can do in Mike's driveway, man.
Yeah, I hear
Mhm.
you.
Uh-huh.
Arctic Cat's almost fixed.
Front part is going to be wheeling that entire roof and getting some paint on that. You
Yeah.
You didn't think you'd stand a chance of burning through? I burned through a lot of automotive metal with my 90 amp freaking flux core welder.
Uh,
Freaking, like I said, I don't know how to weld. I just play with welders.
you've
You
seen
know?
these new handheld welders they got on Temu or on the, I don't know where I see them. I see them on the internet. They got this little fucking, looks like a cordless drill.
Yeah, and with the spool of wire right on it and
Yeah.
shit. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's an aluminum welder, ain't it?
Oh, I can see a lot of people getting hurt.
Mhm. Yeah, you gotta remember, Mike, though, you were trying to weld freaking good metal into rusty metal, man. Freaking, freaking not an easy task. Plus it had all that freaking goop on it and freaking I know you tried getting most of it off, but freaking you stick weld, the little drill looking thing. Oh, that's different.
Stick welding?
Mike's saying he saw a stick welder like that.
Oh, damn. Uh, oh, they're putting gravel on the road.
That's the one you're talking about right there. Oh, yeah. You talking that one, sir?
Huh? Yeah.
Yeah, welding, yeah. Uh, that's a stick welder. $130.
Okay.
But here's the tricky one. This one's a laser welder.
Who? A razor?
Internally
Oh, yeah. I've
heated
seen that one too.
industrial laser welding tool.
Yeah.
Oh,
Uh-huh. If you're trying to fix something with something like that, don't be cheap. Go buy a new whatever you broke. God damn. What was that? $29?
yeah, yeah,
25.99.
yeah, yeah.
The fucking magic price point. Oh my God. It's more like a soldering iron.
Uh-huh.
Except for that fishing reel on the back.
What up, Schmitty?
Me.
Oh, oh,
Oh, fucking day.
I hear you. Hmm. Uh-huh. Oh, is that what it needed, Mikey? A little reprogramming? That was funny. Yeah, we had really just gotten into the van and his dad showed up. Woody. All right, though. You took care of that pretty quick.
The marketplace on Facebook.
Mhm.
Yeah. Well,
Yep, Smitty, you're right. He does have an amphibian zoo, pretty much.
Yeah.
Woody.
Anybody knows me knows I love my animals.
Uh-huh. Rick and Woody. Woody went live yesterday when I went to lay down. Got back from Mike's house pretty much when you went live, Woody. Sorry about that. I will say we checked West End for doors. I'm side doors maybe, but I don't think we need to, man. Freaking, we just stick some metal on them bottoms. We'll be fine. There ain't nothing wrong with that back door now. But what? Slap two more pieces of metal on it, and that'll be boxed in and be all done for a couple of bucks. You know, a couple bucks in metal anyway. Freaking, them doors are fine.
Good, and, so there's,
Heck, the only thing I really want to change on that truck is the driver's seat.
Low back bucket.
Yeah, it's a low back bucket and it doesn't go back far enough.
Ooh. Oh, just fucking move the fucking rails back.
Yeah, might be a little more to it than that, but
You ain't got nothing behind you, do you?
no, nope, no, it's wide open. It's wide open.
Pull the seat off. Unscrew or unbolt the rails, move them back 3 fucking inches. Make sure you're still on the frame though.
Yeah, but it's sitting on a pedestal type thing, so probably have to move the pedestal.
Fuck one of those.
Yeah, yeah. Remember, it's a van, so it's basically sitting right above the front suspension. You know, like my left foot is sitting over a tire.
Yeah.
So the way your feet are on the drivers is real compact, man. Freaking, it's not exactly comfortable. But like I said, it's a beater with a heater. You know, I can get out of the house now. You know, you know what I mean? Freaking, I ain't been able to do that in a long time. Yeah, the van down by the river, exactly. Now I got reason to get a fishing license and go fishing, you know? Well, when I get, you know, I can go get lunch if I want to go get lunch. I didn't even have Steve on Facebook. I had him on the freaking Instagram. Uh-huh.
This
I
is
might
the
have had him on the Facebook too, but
this is the best fly swatter they make. The bug bane. Leather, not plastic. With a fucking handle made of real wire, not that.
oh man.
I had too many fly swatters and I hit the fucking table.
Tried and true plastic, man. Fucking this thing's 4 years old. Still works like the day I bought it. I mean, as much as I enjoy those battery operated tennis racket ones,
I got one.
they're fun and all.
But there's nothing like that sound of leather slapping that fucking mosquito or the fly or whatever it is into the fucking. That's cool.
Yeah, but you can't go wrong with frying them on the racket either. You know, you get that snap, crackle, pop.
Fuck
Then you
yeah.
get the smoke. You know, come on. Nothing quite like that.
Yeah.
One day.
Raga, what up, buddy?
A fucking fly swatter, you're a lucky fucker. I got the
Right?
belt.
My mother used a studded leather belt. Remember, it was the 70s. The fucking thing was studded, friggin'.
60s.
Well, I got it in the 70s, okay, dude?
In the fucking early 60s. And then
Mhm.
all through the 60s.
Mama had a studded leather belt. Worst beating I ever got was the time I knew I was gonna get beat. So I held I hid the belt. Yeah, huh? She found it. She found it. Won my ass good. She wasn't, uh, she wasn't waiting for daddy to get home that day. No. What up, Vern?
What's up?
Nothing much. How you doing?
Trying to figure out this fucking Zoom stuff again.
Come on, man. Ain't that hard?
Oh, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Lord.
Oh, I can't see. Can't see the chat now.
Yeah, you
Wow.
don't need to. You don't need to see the chat.
Bro,
You're
look
all
how
good.
that's what I'm saying. That's gotta be over 7 foot.
Just people talking shit.
Wow. Look at that fucking jungle bell.
There's your contamination.
Utter amazement. I am in right now. Just from the sheer length of this one jungle valve. Right there.
Uh-huh.
That's literally well over 7 foot piece of jungle valve.
Uh-huh. Lucky it wasn't growing into your filter.
Oh man. That, that's
I
big.
laughed one day when the plastic broke and she said, can't whoop my ass. And she whooped me with the wire part. I stopped laughing then. Uh-huh.
Yeah. I
Uh-huh.
know. But lessons.
Where'd that shit come from?
He's swapping tanks.
Cheers, Shad. Love you, brother. I deleted my Facebook, and then I had a couple people message me and be like, "Do you fucking block me?" I'm like, "No, man. I just got sick of Facebook. It's bullshit." And
What bullshit?
then they give you like 30 days. They'll
Yeah.
deactivate your thing, and you have like 30 days to sign
Uh-huh.
back in. So I signed back in today, and I was like, "Well, fuck, everything was still there." So I just use Marketplace all the time, right? So it's like, fuck.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Well, what bullshit do you get on Facebook that would make
Well,
you want to get rid of it?
I got so many Canadian friends. They're all, especially with the election going on now, it's driving me nuts, man.
What? From people posting shit?
Yeah,
Whoopty shit. You
I
know?
I should just like unfollow them or whatever. But
Well, yeah, you can unfollow them, you can hide them for you, or you can just ignore it because you don't have to click on it. You just scroll
well,
right through it.
I
You
need to
know?
stay out of the main feed thing or whatever, and just use fate like the Marketplace. But
Well, you know, just don't what do you call it? Freaking don't participate. Don't. If you don't read it, if you don't scroll by it, that's less they're gonna show it to you. Or you could cut. If you X the box that disappears, and it shows, then they'll show you
I
less of
know
that stuff too.
it's all bullshit ads. Like, what
Yeah.
am I doing on here? And then,
Well,
uh,
you can click out of them too.
well, it's good for Messenger and it's good for Marketplace.
Yeah, that's all I use it for. I mean, I do stay in touch with a lot of family from, well,
Yeah,
now it's from around the country. And actually, I got a few friends around the world, that freaking, it's good to have. So I can keep up to what they're up to. Like I got a buddy from grade school back in New England that's living over in fucking Finland operating a restaurant over there. And freaking, and if it weren't for Facebook, I wouldn't know nothing about it.
yeah, it's cool if they
He does.
post like their pictures and shit, but everybody just posts fucking whatever. They
Yeah,
shenanigans.
they're political bullshit. Yeah, you take that one way or the other. You know,
Anyway,
Shanae,
I'm back on there, so
right?
for now. Well, I deleted my original account. Like I deleted it before, and then I started a fake account just for
Uh-huh.
Marketplace, and then everybody, because Facebook knows who you are, so they start saying,
Uh-huh.
you know this guy or whatever,
Yeah.
and
Uh-huh.
then like then I'm back to where I started from now, basically. So
Facebook is full of BS, but you don't have to what do they call it? Engage it. Freaking, you just go along.
yeah, but you have a couple of beers, and then you start engaging.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
don't
do
engage.
that.
Don't engage.
Mhm. I've definitely chased a few people away with it. Yeah, that's what it is. I'll live because it's my beliefs. When you want to freaking, cram yours down mine, I'll cram mine right back at you. I just don't get, I just don't get fucking all pussyfooted about it and have to block you. I won't unfriend you just because you think different than I do.
Well, I'll say it was pretty like when it first started, it was kind of neat to like catch up with people they haven't seen in a long time, but
Hmm.
it used to be a lot of people just posting their pictures and shit, and but
Well,
it
yeah,
seems like,
that's how.
now all it is just ads and bullshit. Like,
Oh, I still got plenty of friends doing their thing on there. Like when one buddy from school, he took up painting, and he paints pictures of the city, and freaking he's so good at it that I know what part of town he's looking at, what he painted. You know what I mean? And freaking like, fuck yeah, dude. Freaking, so I get to appreciate that. But
well,
like I started on Facebook in 2010 when I was out of work for freaking back surgery, right? And I found fucking 20 of the people I went to freaking grade school with that were all still hanging out together. I'm like, holy fuck, motherfuckers. I hung out with three of the people freaking, and we were our own clique, and we didn't really hang out with that clique, but we were still friendly with them. So freaking, the three of us went and had a freaking reunion with them, and freaking, now we all still stay in touch because we all went to the same damn grade school. It was pretty cool. And I was happy for that because all these motherfuckers that you thought were gonna do so good, they didn't do so good. They did about as good as I did, or thereabouts. And I tell you, that just makes man feel good because these motherfuckers went to college and they've they should have been somebody, and then they become the fucking mailman and
Yeah.
the fucking and the truck driver and
Fucking manager.
yeah,
Not that they're doing
exactly.
wrong jobs. Job's a job.
Uh-huh.
All
Now
right.
these are motherfuckers that were
Just
going
because you
places,
go to
you know?
goddamn college don't mean you're gonna come out and start making 120 grand a
Uh-huh.
fucking year.
Uh-huh. Freaking
Pay
plum
them
is.
fucking student loans back, god damn it. I saw you partying on spring break, fall break,
Uh-huh.
Thanksgiving, Christmas, the whole fucking 9 yards.
Uh-huh.
Beaches, bitches, booze, and fucking. Then we're going snow skiing out in fucking
And,
Aspen. Holy fuck.
and all the chicks became teachers. What's the deal with that?
God. That's so they can control men.
Oh, all right.
Well, think about it. Well, it's the ideal position for a woman to be in. She can mold a man.
And Scary Ann, she became a banker with the big money. The girl least liked in school. Freaking, she caught hell day in, day out, because she looked like Raggedy Ann. Freaking, and oh my God, she was the least popular girl in school. And guess what? She's the one making the fucking money now. Freaking, mm-hmm. Why? Because she's into banking and real estate.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I'll just say Schmitty posts the best memes on Facebook. Yes.
And guess what? She's one of them ones that grow beautiful because she went from plain Jane to like, holy fuck. Uh-huh.
Never judge a book by its cover.
Just saying. She might have come out looking like olive oil, but yeah. I hate spring break ass heads. They do nothing but destroy our town and beaches. Uh-huh. But they spend a whole lot of money while they're
Yeah, they can because it's student loan money.
there.
That's what it is.
It's mommy and daddy money.
No, it's student loan. Don't be fooled, Jimmy. They give you
Student
fucking money
loan
on
goes right to
student
the,
loan. Fuckers.
I don't know what student loans you get, but they go right to the fucking school.
Not back then.
Yeah, but if there's
Every-
extra money on the student
every-
loans, the school gives the student a check.
Huh?
But if there's extra money on student loans, they'll call you into the financial office and give you a check to the extra money.
Oh,
It
Yeah,
happened
it's
to me
oh,
when I was in college. I got like $700.
that never happened for the wife.
the
They all,
wife wasn't probably trying to take advantage of the system.
she wasn't. She was trying to learn something.
'Cause I know a lot of people that partied like motherfuckers and vacationed like rock stars when they were in college. They got out of college, they didn't have a vacation for about 10, 15 fucking years.
Uh-huh.
Gain rocks. Shannon knows the
Took us
deal.
took us a long time to freaking pay back Doris's freaking school. Long fucking time.
Yep. But yeah. Go to a vocational school? Fuck yeah. Learn how to weld, be a tinner. Christ's sake, if you have to be a fucking electrician for fuck's sakes.
Dude, fucking electrical engineer make a lot of money.
Yeah.
I got a buddy 6 figures a year, and all he does is he designs battery chargers for freaking devices. Things that have battery chargers built into them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what he does.
Well, he's an electrical engineer. He's not an electrician.
No, he's an
What's
electrical engineer.
You ever follow an electrician when he's wiring a fucking building?
Mhm.
They leave a fucking mess behind like nobody else.
Well, it's their job.
I'm sorry. Excuse me?
Their job's not to clean up. That's what the freaking
Bullshit.
that's the labor's job. What up, Jules?
Oh, so I got to pay somebody to clean up after somebody. No,
That's the fucking laborer's job.
no.
Mechanic just installs the wire and the outlets and the appliances. You don't pick up. You just consider yourself happy that he ain't walking around with a fucking Phillips screwdriver in his back fucking pocket, marring up your fucking floors.
All the drywall guys throw the fucking shit behind the wall. So,
Yeah, no shit. At least you don't see it. Fuck.
Where it's supposed to go.
I'm just saying, fucking electricians piss me off.
And masons put shit in the
Yeah.
wall too.
put up the bottom row and then clean up and fucking dump it all in there and then
Well, then you look at the fucking amount of copper some of these guys scrap on the floor. It's like, dude, you really needed that much to cut off?
Right, Sinead? Quit school in the ninth grade, went to work and got my GED. I went to Job Corps. I quit school and went to Job Corps.
I went to
Freaking-
job board too.
Yeah, uh-huh. I got my GED 2 years before the rest of the class graduated.
Yep, I did as well.
Was a Mason in the Union.
Like I say, 50 years ago tonight, I landed in San Diego at boot camp.
Mhm.
Oof.
I might have wasted too much time in school myself, but you never know how life's gonna fucking
Uh-huh.
what's gonna happen, right?
Well, I knew high school was a waste of time when the first day of any of my classes in high school was a repeat of the fucking fifth and sixth grade. I'm like, okay, I don't need to be here no more. Freaking. So I stopped going because I didn't have to take books to class to pass tests, freaking. I left my books in the locker on like the second or third day of school.
You got it, Smitty. Damn. Start putting shit away.
Mhm.
Fucking wind's been
Yeah,
blowing for 3 days. And just
yeah,
dust all over every goddamn thing.
yeah, Shanae, that party was something else. The ride home was something else too.
Being a
50
hard
mile an hour crosswinds, beat up Chevy van, Jimmy racing a little old lady up the incline. Yeah, uh-huh. Fucking, that was a pain in the ass. The secondaries didn't want to kick in because I was dealing with old gas, I think.
What the fuck is Sunset? They're
Well,
running out of fucking names fast in the marijuana world.
well, they just keep making new ones up. I'm still on that little bit. I busted up one bud of the F1, and
Yeah,
I've just been nursing that because it don't take much.
no.
Yeah, that was what up, Rez?
I like the way the F1 hits you right in the fucking face, right up in the
Oh,
sinuses.
it does.
Your dispensary? Oh, I'm sorry. You buy marijuana.
Uh-huh. Oh,
Jimmy C knows why I don't buy it from the fucking dispensary.
okay, gotta go. All right, Sinead, much love, girl.
Hey, see ya.
Frogger's back.
It is weed. pot. It's not dope. Where I grew up, dope was heroin. That
right?
was the dope.
Meds, glorious, what? Whiskey
Government
woman?
medical marijuana. Government medical marijuana. Okay, okay, okay.
Right?
Live the dream, brother. Live
Bro,
the fucking dream.
Frogger says homegrown or none. Hell yeah, dude.
Damn right, Frogger.
Uh-huh. And Rez just went to the candy shop, huh?
You guys. I smoke too much of it to fucking buy it. And if I wasn't smoking this, then I'd need high blood pressure medication. I'd need fucking psychotropics to keep me inside my fucking head.
They grow it? What? Come on, man.
Oh, come on. Yeah, I know a lot of people that grow it.
No, it's there.
Most
It's that
just
dispensary.
that fucking way.
You know, dispensary weed. It's
I
made
know.
fast and cheap.
Yeah. Auto flowers. Fucking no. I'm happy with my method. I'm happy with the end results. Because I
Uh-huh.
get fucking high. Like the good old days.
Fucking government weed, homegrown is where it's at, right? Well, Kane's got to do the government weed, you know.
Government weed, government cheese.
But yeah, freaking what's his name? Freaking Shane Dog. Shane Dog does that too.
Hmm.
He gets the medical weed and up there in Massachusetts, and he says he saves a lot of money that way. Freaking even against buying it local, you know.
Okay. Hello.
Only fucking potheads that have that argument. Well, it is a pothead argument, yes, sir.
And
How's Doris doing?
you're
She,
taxing a plant?
mm, Doris is
Wait till
doing
they
all
come and
right.
tax your tomato plants in your fucking garden.
She she's been busy baking all day.
Way better than cheese. Yum. Homebrew? I fucking love homebrew. Well, not beer, but the fucking
Mm.
shine. Damn.
What up, whiskey? Hey, Rez.
Go on, Vern. Cheers, brother. It's a steel night for me.
Laid the steel.
Yes, sir. Still reserve. Where's the damn logo? There we go.
I got the moose head.
Oh, nice. I haven't had that in a while. That's a good beer.
Not a fan.
Come on.
The moose head or the
No, Moosehead. I mean, it's all right, but
Eh,
it's kind of like a fucked over Heineken.
yeah, that makes yeah, I believe that. I've been saving the bottle caps though, so I've been collecting bottle caps.
Uh
Oh,
huh.
yeah. Oh, so on Lone Star beers, they don't sell them everywhere. The bottle caps used to have Pictionary
Yeah, the
underneath.
little puzzles on there. Yeah.
Yeah. And so that's how I figured out if I was to stop drinking, it's if I can't figure out the next bottle cap. That means it's time to go to sleep.
Ah, we used to drink private stock for the puzzles.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm. Half and Raffer, also known as head wreckers.
Head wreckers. Oh man.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, man, you get 240s and you'd be fucked up, man. That was high test back in the day before you had all these beers with the 8.5, 9%, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
Freaking,
That was like a precursor to Colt 45.
yeah. Well, yeah, along the same era type
Okay, all
thing.
right. Okay.
Yeah.
Old English.
Old E, man. Me and Old E go back. We go way back. Oh, they had it too in their glass barrels. Their little 12-ounce glass barrels. Those had the puzzles too.
Yeah, there's a few places with the pulses.
Dang. I'm just thinking where all my glass barrels went. I just remembered I saved them to make a light display.
Yeah. Did you ever
I should
make the
get
light?
they're little glass barrels
Yeah.
Like
for Old English. So I was gonna put little light bulbs in them,
like the Mickey's?
but now they're so deep in the garage, I bet they're all broken.
Like these little Mickey's?
Oh,
Sorry,
big,
Mickey's. Yeah, Mickey's. Yeah,
Oh, you're talking
not
big
Mickey.
old,
mouth.
not old either. The Mickey's. Yeah, that's the exact one. Yeah.
Mickey's Big Mouth.
Uh-huh.
I got a couple of them here. I was thinking of doing the same thing actually.
LED lights are cheap, man. Freaking and real easy to play with too.
No,
Oh
I
yeah.
haven't done anything, Shannon. I back to work now. If I could get home, I too tired to do anything.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I don't know if it's this weather we've been having, but I've been worn out for the past 2 weeks for no dang reason.
Well, you know, there's probably another reason. Yeah.
I did party like I was not 40 on my birthday, so that could be part of it.
Well, that's where it started anyway.
Yeah.
40.
Yeah, I'm 43.
Young buck.
I'm trying, man. I just can't wait till 60. I feel like that's going to be a good year.
Yeah.
I don't know, Joe.
All depends on how many bones you've broken throughout your life.
Well, yeah, I'm good on that.
Just that humidity and that barometer starts to take effect. It fucking
Yeah.
starts hurting.
Yeah, I can tell you when it's about to rain. My knee yells at me.
Hmm.
Yeah,
You'll be yelling back at
Work for
60.
change.
my knee, my ankle, my back, my shoulder.
Don't get me started.
Oh,
Yeah, that's where I did a really good job of breaking myself by 20 years old. So I've been living that way for a little bit. Just trying to stay active so I don't seize up.
It's a secret. You got to keep moving, man.
Yep.
Rolling Stone gathers no moss, but a body
It's
at
it's
rest,
it's really true, man.
a
There's
body
this
at
guy.
man.
He lives across the street from my parents, and he's got to be Biden's age, and he still works.
Good.
And yeah. So and no, I'm not saying the 80-year-old should get out and work. I'm just saying it's because he's been moving. I think.
I think I could sit on my ass all day long and get to about 500 fucking pounds and fucking die of another heart attack. But
Yeah, yeah.
I get up in the morning. I know what projects I got that I want to. It's not that I have to. It's what I
uh,
want to do.
Hmm.
Then there's projects. Oh man, I fixed my well. My well water, oh, without salt, it's softer than a salt water fucking filter
Mm.
processor. I put a fucking descaler on this system. I got 3 filters, a descaler, and I don't have any fucking stains in the stainless steel sinks anymore. There's no fucking rings, the white fucking calcium. Holy shit.
Uh-huh.
Why do they call it stainless?
Why do they call it stainless?
Uh-huh.
What? They're not going to tell you. They want you to think it's something better than regular steel.
Woody.
Woody, what's
Made
going
different.
on?
Not much.
Going process.
Yeah, this place that we rented, they left their refrigerator, and part of the rent was we had to make sure it stayed polished. And man, his wife would come in and like do the white glove treatment on us. It's like, why do we have to keep polishing it if it's stainless?
Well, stainless means it doesn't rust. I
Yeah,
guess.
yeah. It sure leaves some smudges though, man.
Yeah, it can still get dirty. I was going to show
But no, when
Shandy,
it
but
comes to
I
cutlery,
showed him.
I love stainless. What's that?
That's the only. I made these bricks.
Oh, nice.
Is that stainless bricks?
No, it's aluminum bricks. But
Oh, still, that's badass, dude. Hell yeah.
I got.
Oh,
I
fuck
have a
yeah.
nice,
Oh, it's
Oh,
awesome,
man.
dude.
You
I have
got
a
a
nice
board? Oh, fuck.
That's really good work.
They're nice and thick. They stand up on their own. I put my little logo at the back there.
Ah, rock and
That's
roll,
pretty.
Vern.
I put had that up in the bathroom. And I got this one. Oop.
Used to.
Same thing. Another brick.
Nice.
I made this one here. Thinking room.
Uh-huh.
Nice stuff.
That's the whole toilet paper debate, you know?
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah.
The beards
It's
are happy
it's
and the
right.
mullets are
Mhm.
sad.
Uh-huh.
Right?
It's absolutely correct.
And then this one, Surf will like this one. And Jimmy. And Rez too, I guess.
Fuck yeah, I can see it.
Uh-huh.
How much you want for that?
Oh yeah.
Come on,
Beards are
man.
cool.
Fuck yeah. I get it.
So
Well, brother, are you selling those things? Or are you just making them for yourself?
yeah, well the wife says I should make a bunch and then the wife figures I should make a bunch and then go to like a farmer's market or something.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah, dude.
I got a
Well,
barn
dude,
full of aluminum cans. I'm not kidding you. A barn
yeah.
full of aluminum cans.
I didn't do this one yet, but let's see, pothead.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
Well, cans
So
are
that's
too
your molds.
expensive here.
Fucking
And
bastard,
it's right here.
cocksucker.
It's 5 o'clock
Yeah,
somewhere.
bro. I think you got some buyers on this channel alone, dude.
no
Let alone the
kidding,
farmers
man.
market.
Yeah, same thing. I just make them out of foam and then
Uh-huh.
Fuck yeah.
yeah.
So, your process, you put that in the sand or whatever, and then that melts away, and what's left is the aluminum.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
I glue a little piece of foam on there so when you bury it in the sand, it just sticks.
Yeah.
You have
Okay.
water that goes up to the top of the sand.
Yeah.
Just use dry sand like beach sand. And then when you
Oh, yeah,
pour
man.
it, it just fucking goes in there.
Oh, 1 second.
Where you getting your aluminum at?
Oh, everywhere. I got people that save it for me, and lately though, I've started using car rims.
Oh, damn.
What up, garage guy? Good to see you.
Very cool.
Well,
Well,
here's
aluminum, yeah, like aluminum, yeah, you get it everywhere. I got, oh man,
Hey,
get it
Vern,
from
can you type
everywhere.
something in chat so I can make sure I'm subscribed to you?
Uh, you should. Vern, I'll just type Vern in there.
doing all right, Jawas. Doing all right. How you doing?
What you been doing, Jimmy?
Didn't do much today.
Make sure I'm subscribed to you.
Slept in today. Yes, I've only been able to sleep like every other day. So freaking today was sleep day. But if did you see my? You must have saw my short.
I did.
Mike and I
I
freaking
seen it.
fixed the hinge.
Yeah,
Freaking
I saw that.
not bad for 3 hours work.
I didn't see that yet. Gotta check it out.
It's just a quick freaking. I really, it was half-hearted effort to make a video. I just made a couple just clipped a little footage along my day fucking with that door.
Hmm.
I told you, Mike, if I fucking gotta sleep somehow, and today let me sleep, so I slept.
Sleep when you can.
Uh-huh. Heck yeah, dude.
That's good advice.
Nah, I mean, if I can, I try to sleep.
15 minutes. Even at
I try
15
sleeping
minutes.
every night, but I end up laying there flip-flopping an hour. And that was my Wednesday morning. I didn't get any sleep, Tuesday night, freaking. Flip flop for hours, and then fucking I just went. I got up out of bed and went over to Mike's, and I was in such a fog, I forgot my welding helmet and everything. But hey, we still got the job done. Well,
Hell yeah.
we put a Band-Aid on it, and we can clean it up later. How much did that pay, Mike? He volunteered. I'll end up taking him out for a dinner or something. Buy him a bottle.
Buy some Keystone.
Uh-huh.
I gotta pull some stuff
Something.
in. It's getting fucking bad.
Jet wash. Did everybody go on mute?
No, I was just reading Jet Wash. He's like, he paid double because he mangled it, putting it back on. No, man, we put it on good. Welded the fuck out of it in place. That way there, it was where it needed to be.
Cheers, Jet.
Uh-huh. That door shuts like brand new.
Cheers.
Even freed up the door on the other side.
Huh? All right. See, we got hooked up at the candy store today. We got a few things, and as we were leaving, they gave us a free pre-roll.
Nice.
I'm like, hell yeah! You guys know how to treat your customers.
What do you get?
Can I show it, Jimmy?
Yeah.
All right.
It's Weed Channel, man.
Got this guy. Well, I know, but YouTube gets weird sometimes. They like make their mind up on a
Oh,
daily.
really?
That little 2 gram frosted pre-roll. I'm not. What flavor is
Uh-huh.
this? Ooh, love potion. Hey, baby. But yeah, we were already walking out halfway to the door, and he was like, "Hey guys, wait!" There was one of
Uh-huh.
these. I was like, "You're badass, dude."
Thanks.
Yeah. Look at the size of this freaking vape I got. Ringing. Fucking thing's huge.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's funny. I was going to show you this.
Mhm.
That
Yeah.
that whole thing is the vape.
Yeah. Yeah. How many milligrams though?
It says okay, they're saying different milligrams here. It says 2,000 milligrams.
Yeah. This one's
Yeah,
75.
2 gram, 2,000 milligrams. Yeah.
Yeah, this one's 7,500 milligrams. I got two of them. It'll last a while.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. I like this so you can see it, but
Oh,
I was asking the guy, I was like, how many people you have coming back saying it broke in their pocket? He got mad at me. But yeah, 750, that's plenty. I didn't realize this
uh-huh.
was 2,000. Yeah, they say you just pull it. Yeah, it looks like it. All right, one thing I gotta tell you guys right now with this particular brand. This is a Jeffrey's brand.
Uh-huh.
Jeffrey, yeah. If you lose these little covers, you're gonna get so much pocket lint and stuff in these holes. That's that's the first thing I saw.
Save the box and keep it in the box. Paint chip flavor? No, it's off-white runts is the name of one, and that one's a hybrid. And I have an indica that is cherry Skittles.
Here's Jules.
But the most important thing is these buds. Oh yeah, that's the good stuff.
That's bestest flavored.
Uh-huh. 6 months of no smoking, nothing. Yeah, I've been there, Jules. Been there. I did 2 years without smoking a damn thing once.
I'm more of
I
a
don't know if I'm
midnight.
getting anything.
They killed me, put me in a hospital.
What did?
Not smoking,
Oh, not smoking weed or cigarettes.
not smoking weed.
Yep.
Because what's the one thing weed makes you do? Makes you cough,
Yep.
exfoliate all that fluid in your chest, right? Yeah, well,
Yep.
2 years of not doing that, um, rolled up into congestive heart failure.
That's what
Mhm.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it makes a lot of fucking sense, dude. It really does.
Yeah, because I was still smoking butts, So,
Mhm.
mhm.
So I was always sick as a kid, as a teenager. And then of course I went straight to bongs when I got into weed. As soon as I quit smoking bongs, I almost never get sick. Like I go like 5, 6, 7, 8 years not getting sick.
Uh-huh.
And I think it's the coughing.
Every day. Damn. Fuck.
You get sick?
Yeah, I my last run was 6 years. I got sick last year, right before winter.
I don't get sick, knock on wood.
Yep.
I'm not around people. I
Yeah.
am not around people on a regular basis, on a weekly basis. I run into a cashier at the grocery store because it's 8 o'clock in the morning. Nobody else is there. A cashier at the dollar store because again, it's too early. Nobody's there. And the fucking gas station if I have to stop
Uh-huh.
in. It's 3 to 4 people a week I come across.
Mhm.
Yeah, man. I don't come across that many. Doris
Well,
brings it home.
I think another thing for me is that I'm a really dirty, clean person, if that makes sense. So I get all the germs and I wash them all off.
Oh, yeah.
I've got
Let's
that.
just say, when you're plumbing, tacos aren't the best lunch for
Fuck.
health reasons.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Well, you remember when the vacuums used to have those like
I just did a fucking
around
septic
the
tank
hole
today.
and
Let's not talk about it. It was a bad one too. Holy shit, yeah.
you just pull
It
the
was
towel
bad.
down and then wrap
Oh.
back up around and you dry your hands.
Oh, yeah. So I remember them.
Nobody got sick back then. They didn't even have STDs back then, so
Oh yes, there were. Oh yes. Back when? Huh. Shit.
or maybe that's when the AIDS epidemic started or something. I don't know.
Well, back in the 60s, it was herpes. There were fucking STDs out there. Everybody was fucking once the pill came out. God damn.
Oh yeah.
Fucking
Everybody's cared about
married
getting a
women.
baby. You're like, I can deal with the itch. I don't want a baby.
Look at the fucking stats on when the look at the stats when the pill came out. The divorce rate went through the roof.
Yeah, wow. I believe it.
It did.
I don't know if this thing's working. I'll take it back in. Let him explain to me why I'm a stupid person. But yeah. I got lucky, man. In my promiscuous days, we were number 5 in the nation for STDs.
What years?
This would be like in the mid to late 90s.
Damn, you didn't learn to rap that rascal, did you?
Yeah,
Happy
no, I
Lord.
got lucky, man. I got lucky. I really did.
AIDS
And
was
the worst ones is when you
well,
find out that they were with somebody after you were with them and you know that person, you're like, oh my God.
Yeah.
when
Oh
I
my God.
when I first reached like my teenage years, freaking when it was time to get laid, everybody was afraid of fucking because AIDS was around, man.
Yeah.
It was brand new. Like, well, fuck, man. I learned how to tarp my load at a
Yeah.
very young age, and let's just say I'm one of the few that got out of there without children
Hmm.
or AIDS.
Or the AIDS. Yeah.
You know, uh,
Oh, I've got one friend. He only does like touchy stuff. He won't, he's terribly afraid of any STD.
uh-huh.
I'm just like, I don't know, man. It's like, if you're that afraid, I don't know. Maybe just hang out by yourself.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Tarp the load, man. Tarp the load.
He was born too early, man. There'll be robots in another 30 years.
Yeah, there you go. Exactly.
Japanese have robots already.
I know, well, like proper ones, you know.
Do you have
You,
proper
you
ones?
ain't seen nothing
Yeah.
yet.
Uh-huh.
See, I don't want to see that. I really don't want to see that. I'll get rid of the internet before I start watching
Yeah.
that kind of shit. God damn. I got enough things to do. I don't need a fucking robot around to distract me. Fuck.
You can cook your eggs at
Oh,
same.
dude. A sex bot would be like pop-ups on the fucking internet. Like, hey, what do you think about today? Hey, what do you think? Like, you're gonna make me a freaking addict.
What up, El Lucha Cabre? How you doing, buddy?
Jimmy, they put serial numbers on condoms now, right?
Oh yeah, I could read them.
Laser imprinter?
Oh, Woody.
Laser imprinter?
That's an old one, right?
Oh
Woody
yeah.
set it up. Woody set it up. No one bit.
No one
Oh.
bit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I,
yeah.
I, I know they're all the way at the end. Uh-huh.
Oh, that's how Jimmy was so confident. He's like, yeah, I know where they are. I see them all the
Uh-huh.
time.
Exactly.
They were like
I got-
halfway around there.
Yeah. Got to test the waters every now and then,
Uh-huh.
The one my dad told me was that the U.S. Constitution is by law has to be printed on every condom. So of course, I'm a kid. I'm like, no way. He's like, oh yeah, you haven't used one before. It's like, oh, should have. Yeah, it's one of those like I think my success rate on that, oh, maybe 2 out of 5 people will actually let me tell the joke. Everybody else is kind of like, oh yeah, yeah. I was like, oh man, damn it.
Yeah, well, it's been around a long time.
Yeah.
It's like saying the wife bought me a silver metal condom. I was like, why not give me a gold? So why don't you come second once for a change?
That's I love that one. That's fucking awesome. Oh man, I'm gonna have to use that one now.
Yeah, I must know that one.
That's a good one.
Hold on 1 second.
So your fault.
What you drinking, Jimmy?
I ain't a fucking stoned as fuck. It's all Sir's fault.
No, it's not. You could have given that to what the fuck, Mike.
No,
You could have given it to
as fun
somebody.
as
I'm
as
sure there was
fun
somebody on that would have taken it off your fucking hands instead of
as,
fucking blaming me.
as fun as it'd be to watch Mike get baked. So I do have to
Not the,
share this with the
I'm
Mikey
not the one
Trust.
lighting. I'm not the one lighting your pipe.
Uh-huh. Dude, I'm so big, I ain't even touching that fucking thing yet.
I'm not seeing Mike's chats. Let me go to live chat.
He was here, but
Okay.
Fuck, I'm in top chat. What the fuck?
Oh.
Yeah, YouTube will not let me keep my parameters. Like I do it the same way every freaking day. I don't need to see the newest thing.
Yeah, I can't do the beers right now, Smitty. I want one, but I'm just afraid I'm gonna slip back into smoking cigarettes and no,
Oh, don't be a pussy.
hey
I can
dude,
do that, but you got to
I,
pay to see it.
I'll get there. I'll get there. But right now,
You
still
don't
too
have to
early, man.
smoke. You don't have to smoke if you drink.
That's
Fuck
what I
that.
want to avoid.
Yeah.
Because I don't wanna freaking, like get all lit and when I shut the stream off, go downstairs and fucking rip a couple because they're down there, you know.
Yeah.
Freaking
Smoke
so
cigars, man.
For me, smoking and drinking go kind of hand in
they
hand.
do go hand in hand.
They
Every
do.
time,
Yeah.
every time I've ever quit, it's been alcohol induced situations that fucking bring me back in to smoking.
Yeah.
So
I'll just have one, and the next thing you know, you're 5 deep in an hour.
yeah,
I'm craving
yeah,
a cigarette, man. I'm craving a cigarette.
yeah. Huh?
Yeah.
Trust me, it wasn't easy yesterday. Freaking working with Mike and looking at that deck on the fucking counter and fucking
Get you some chewing tobacco.
no, I'm good. No, never liked that chew, man.
Well,
I
they
got
do say that nicotine is not bad for you. It's
I
the
got this
smoking
zin.
itself.
No, nicotine's not bad for you if you don't get it in tobacco form.
Yeah.
Nicotine that here in the States, I think that max you can get is like 6 milligram on the Zin and the Rogue.
Okay. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Check what you can get in Europe. It's fucking crazy, and they get these motherfuckers. And I know guys that chew 3 or 4 of these fucking sixes, and they get to fucking work. They're They ain't stupid people, and they're fucking roaring right along. Nicotine will fucking make you get up and go.
Oh yeah.
It's the tobacco that fucking kills you.
Hmm.
Yep.
But it's like anything else, it'll fucking kill you sooner or later.
Oh yeah.
Here's
you gonna
to
do, though,
fucking
Jim?
later.
Uh-huh.
Cheers till later.
And never stop doing shit. Keep doing shit. You won't get old.
Yep.
Well, if you could just only smoke on the nights you go live, Jimmy, and then only drink on the nights you go live, and you'll be all right. You'll have days off. You'll have days off in between.
Woody.
No, I want to stay away from the cigarettes, man.
Get you a cigar. That way you don't have to inhale it.
I'll inhale a cigar.
Yep.
I
Done
I know if I was trying to quit, if I have one more, I'm gonna have to just start the whole thing over again.
Yeah, exactly.
You're not
But
supposed to inhale
that's just
cigar.
me, and I have a very addictive personality. So like I know if I quit, I gotta quit. That's it, forever. Yeah.
I quit a couple times, but I was born to smokers. They drank, they smoked. They wouldn't roll
Uh-huh.
down the window in the car, and they didn't open
No,
up the window in the house. There was smoke everywhere.
no, my
Some
dad
didn't
Oh
die
smoked.
of
yeah.
fucking
My
cancer.
dad, dude, same as you. I grew up with people fucking smoking in the supermarket, in the hospital, on the
Yep.
train, fucking people smoked everywhere.
Every fucking where.
You know,
The only place I
fucking
didn't smoke was church.
probably
Go to
not.
the doctor's office, and a doctor's smoking a cigarette.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
9 out
See
of
now,
10
I am
doctors
too young
prefer
for
a
the
lucky
doctor smoking a
strike.
cigarette. I am too young for that one.
I used to smoke with the teachers out in the smoking area in high
Fuck
school.
yeah.
Mhm.
What
Some of
up,
them actually
Teresa?
smoke more than cigarettes, you know.
Mhm.
Dealing with you kids, yeah, fuck.
I used, hey man,
Surprised they weren't out shooting heroin in the fucking back lot, fucking getting jacked up.
dude, when I was in high school, the truant officer was the cocaine dealer.
Huh? He said, "I'll get you guys up in the morning. You'll still
Uh-huh.
be up. Ain't no reason."
Only a few people knew that, but I
You
was
ain't going to
fortunate.
sleep, motherfucker.
I was fortunate because I knew it. Mhm.
Right?
Yeah, he
Those are
said
good old
it got
days,
me.
man.
It got me left alone a lot more than
Think
other
late
people.
late 60s, 70s, neighbors' moms' medicine cabinets. Oh fuck.
Mhm.
Medicine cabinets that get raided during parties. Fucking all sorts of god everything. Jesus Christ.
Yep. Back in the early '80s,
Fucking
I
duh.
used I used to get those blue and clear from the doctor for
Ooh,
weight loss.
loss.
Mhm.
Yeah, they'd feed you big bottles of those things, man. They didn't know about that shit back then.
Oh yeah. Mhm.
It's speed for days.
Yep. Well, that's where I used to get bad allergy and sinus infections. So I'd get Superdrine, and one day I went to get it, and they asked for my ID, and I was like, okay, I'm guessing, make sure I'm not a kid or whatever. And then she starts writing shit down, typing in the computer, and I'm like, didn't know the government was so concerned with my stuffy nose.
Right? It's like So I use Sudafed, where I used to
Yeah,
use Sudafed, but they made it such a pain in the ass to buy nowadays.
yeah.
It's like
Prom-
fucking
Primatine mist.
yeah. I'm like,
Mhm.
dude,
I gave a couple of my buddies in high school 3 or 4 of those blue and clear, and he
Mhm.
started sharpening his knife on a whetstone. And I swear to God, he shaved at least a 1/4 inch off that damn blade.
Oh my God, yeah.
By the time the night was
Almost
over
got it.
with.
Almost got it. Okay.
At the wrong angle even.
Yeah, that's a damn all now, bud. That ain't no That's back when you snuck people in the back of your vehicle to get into the drive-in movie theaters.
Uh-huh.
As many as could fit.
Yeah,
Mhm.
they had those down speaker boxes that went on your window,
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
and
Yep.
eventually it was on the radio. But it started out on your
Oh
window.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was so happy when they freaking went to the FM radio.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, fucking
Stereo, baby.
made such a difference.
Yeah. We actually have a drive-in here. Well, sort of here. But yeah, a little north of us. And it's just
Well,
this little cow pasture out in the country, man. They got these
yeah.
3 screens. It's awesome,
Well,
man.
you should go.
Yeah, we've only been twice, but yeah, it's pretty cool. The only downside is you got to walk 2 miles to the damn bathroom. That's the bad part.
Well, that's what Gatorade's for.
Yeah.
Do
We
they
got one
play
in Fort Worth
movies there?
too.
Like new movies or old movies?
Sometimes they have new movies.
Yeah, they'll usually have like one like new premiere, and then other 2 are like old movies. So you can like buy all 3 and stay there all day, or do whatever you want.
Uh-huh.
It's pretty cool.
Handling what's going on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and they got a little restaurant and a playground and stuff, back at the main
Especially
road.
if you-
It's a really
if-
cool spot, man.
But the
Really
real cool was when you do it with a pickup truck, because you can make your own little fucking, like play
Going
area
backwards.
in the back of the
going
pickup
backwards.
truck.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you just stick a little love seat in the back of the truck and go.
Yeah, a couple reclining, beach chairs.
Got your cooler
Yeah.
back there.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
A couple of 24 packs of beer.
That's how we used to do it.
Yep.
And you flip to see who drives home.
No, I was always driving, man. I was always driving. Especially that
Don't
truck.
have to drive
The
in.
truck I drove back then, freaking, it had this thing about women drivers. It was really attracted to women drivers. They drove into every piece of metal on that car. Freaking,
I like those humps they had there where you park, going over those humps when there's nobody there,
yeah.
I had a Bronco at the time, so it was fun for me. So,
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah.
My dad's Bronco, but it wasn't my Bronco.
But what year?
78.
Oh
It had
yeah,
the
second
free
gen.
rolling package, the same
Second
pictures that you've
gen.
seen.
Yeah, man, freaking awesome machine. Okay, had a
There's
fucking
there's still one that's actually in town, but no one's ever going to use it. You know what I mean? They just left the screen.
Oh
They're
yeah.
like, yep, we have sort of memories here.
I think the one in Fort Worth's called Coyote Theater or something like that, Chris.
Okay.
And they've got like 3 screens. It's
Nice,
pretty
dude.
neat. It's a nice place. Believe it or not, I haven't been there, but I've drove by it. And I've heard
The one thing
Yeah.
they should have done at the drive-throughs is set them up. The drive, your drive-in freaking places is they should have set them up like the banks, with the tubing system, so you could just press a button and get your burger sent right to the car in the tube. They really should have
Oh
done
yeah.
that. They really should have done that. I think it would have lasted a lot longer.
Got to have some long-legged girls doing that,
Well, no, the tubes,
riding
man.
those hamburgers back and forth.
Yeah, well, fucking, no reason they can't put that fucking can of Coke and a fucking burger and fries in the fucking tube and send it. Freaking,
Yeah, that would be cool. Yeah.
They should give everybody a tab of acid when they go in there. That'd be
you don't want that responsibility.
making
Here's
it
your purple
Hey,
microdot.
you're just passing it out. They didn't have to take
Yeah,
it.
well, you don't
Making
want
it
that
honorary.
making
responsibility.
it an all-night drive-in and like lock the door and nobody gets out until fucking 7 a.m.
No, Jules, at 16 years old and a driver's license, going to the drive-in, we weren't going there to watch or listen to a fucking
Oh
movie.
no.
Mhm.
Didn't matter
Oh.
with the damn speakers.
Well, what the fuck were you going there
What was
for?
the Beach
Pinky,
Boys thing?
pinky, man.
You kidding?
He was going for a stinky
Yeah,
pinky.
the horn dog.
Yeah, huh?
No.
Well, you had to have the premise of the movie first.
What was that lyric, man? Beach Boys song at the drive-in. But you catch enough of the movie to tell the folks, basically, is what the line was. So you watch enough of the movie to tell the folks that you actually watched the movie. You know a little bit what's going on.
Yeah.
Oh no,
Yeah,
I was
like
there. I promise.
Like they're ever gonna go and see it.
I love the cartoons at the beginning too, you know. Those were the best.
There were cartoons at the beginning?
Yeah. Yeah. They played cartoons
Oh,
at the
yeah.
beginning before the movie.
Missed
Ooh,
Let's
that.
all go to the
popcorn.
lobby. Let's all go to the
Yeah,
lobby.
there it is.
Get your popcorn.
No.
This place still plays a few of those. Well, they're remakes of it, but it's still in the same format. You know, the real ragtime stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And Jules, no, I ain't never been to no theater that looked like a car, a retro car. No. I never been to. I stayed out of Manchester. Manchester was a shithole.
Dude, it's a
That's
stupid
like
idea, but I'm just stoned enough to agree with it.
You mean
that.
Get classic cars inside a movie theater, and
Oh,
you get to
no,
pick
no,
if you
no.
want the Chevy or the.
No, you know the cool thing is back east. They got this place.
Oh, fuck.
I forget the name of it now, but they played movies, right? And a lot of times they played older movies, but they would still have the new movie Chunkies, Chunkies. Freaking,
Chunkies,
and
okay.
what they would did is they had tiered seating for tables, right? And so, and when you sat at your table, you were in an old car bucket seat that tilted back and whatnot, was on wheels, and they'd fucking, dude, you could bet you get a bucket of beers, 5 beers on your table, fucking in ice, freaking like, yeah, buddy, and you
Oh
could
yeah,
fucking,
They do that now. They do
yeah,
that now. Dine-in theaters now. They're pretty popular now.
yeah, it was, well, back home, it was called
Served.
Chunkies, they had like 3 of them, freaking, and that was the coolest thing, because you
oh
recline,
yeah.
roll around, fucking eat dinner, get the beers. Beers at the theater was brilliant.
Mhm.
I'm like, fuck yeah.
Truck like the
They had
gas.
one of those here, but for some reason, dude, it got
Mm.
ghetto real quick. I don't know what happened.
It was like sitting in a convertible watching them driving. That's cool and all, but no, I don't remember them.
Oh, not that cool. Okay.
No.
Yeah.
No, but Chunkies was you were in the car anyways, and you can, and like I said, it was terraced. So you had you had enough room where you could roll around your table, and then there's another layer. You did have to pay attention to not fall off while you were rolling around. Yeah.
I could see Jimmy falling off a couple times.
Take
Well,
it easy at a
it's a
Cadillac
good thing.
margarita.
Let's just say, good thing a movie's only like 2 hours, So we can 5 beers, 5 beers worked out just fine, You order your
Heck
bucket
yeah,
of
man.
beer.
Take the bucket home with you.
I think that was an option, but we didn't.
Just the Dojo Lodge, yeah, the first one, that was the first. So I didn't put Grammy and Molly.
I ain't even been in the movie theater here in town because it's old. So I'm assuming I'm not going to fit too well in it.
Yeah, I hated that. Those chairs that were too small and you're sitting there.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
The drive-in. Oh, sweet.
No, in a theater, then smelling
Yeah.
everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
One Cory catfish. Okay. We'll make that, 2 Cory catfish, 2 Cory catfish, another
Doris,
Molly.
Doris even won tickets to the theater once, and I was like, just give them away or go with one of your girlfriends.
Mhm.
I ain't going.
Yeah, well, the what used to be the normal, I guess, theater experience growing up for me, it's just like it's you can see right through the veil now. It just say it's sticky, it's nasty, people are
Uh-huh.
rude, it's overpriced. It's like there's nothing good about this,
Uh-huh.
and then I gotta hope the movie's good. Like, dang, man.
Well, now
Uh-huh.
the movies are shit. So
Yeah, they ain't made a good movie in 20 years. Man.
Oh my God, you're right.
everything's a remake of this, that, or the other thing.
Now you can use your cell
Killing
phone too
zombies.
to play
It's
games
killing
on the
people and
screen.
zombies.
Yeah.
Fuck.
God.
Um,
Oh boy.
so there's only 7 stories. They all just have different characters, places, and times, right?
Right?
So, but that being said,
What?
you know, Shakespeare did a lot with it. You know,
Personal Pleco.
Well, maybe, but do you think if Shakespeare tried to do that shit,
Tiger barb.
how would it go over?
Or catfish.
Mud, you going bobbing for tiger barbs or what?
Corey catfish. Tiger
Uh-huh.
barb.
Hollywood people. It's
Barb.
fucking Hollywood. And Hollywood, they don't make movies in Hollywood. They make
Oh,
movies
cool.
in Burbank and fucking Toluca Lake, and they ain't fucking making movies in fucking Hollywood.
well, again, it's about the experience. So that's cool. I like that.
Welcome to Hollywood.
Fuck Hollywood. Goddamn dirty fucking motherfuckers down there
Oh,
dressed up as goddamn
Digger.
comic
Yo.
Oh,
characters,
sorry.
movie characters. Take a
You
photo and
bobbing
you got
for
paid $10 to get them to leave you alone. It's like, get the fuck out. Get a job. Jesus. You came all this way to
so
stand on fucking Hollywood Boulevard and fucking dressed up as Mickey Mouse, motherfucker. There was a guy that looked like Superman, like Reeves. And he's out there in his Superman costume all the fucking time, just trying to make a fucking dollar. He was going home one night and they fucking jumped him and beat this fucker hard.
man.
Just fucking made him homeless. Oh man.
Male personal Pleco. Look at that boy. Bobby. Nice. Big boy. All right. We got another clown Pleco. Okay. Right. We've got a Pictus catfish.
Yeah, man.
Corey catfish. Corey catfish. 2 Corey catfish. Let's see.
Yeah, I don't know if he was counting for himself or telling us, but no, I was gonna say, I think I found a spot to get some
Corey catfish.
So
Oh, okay.
some Texas cichlid.
Corey catfish. And
But yeah, dude,
dude.
crazy people out there, man.
Okay.
I've heard that from a lot of entertainers.
Corey
that
catfish.
going home's always the scariest part because everybody knows you're entertaining and getting money, and then they follow you. And
Oh, yeah. That's interesting.
we used to hang out in dive bars out in Chatsworth, California. And that's the porn capital of the fucking
Okay.
world. Oh Jesus. Oh, I'm not going into any stories. That was just terrible. Fuck.
Yeah. Well, I have one involving the porn industry. So I was doing construction in a band and working at a pizza shop. And so I'm walking to the pizza shop after working construction all day.
Hey.
And then I'm crossing a driveway and this dude pulls right in front of me, like almost ran me over.
Yeah. Tetra.
So I'm like, maybe he didn't see me, whatever, dude, you know. Then he circles around and he pulls up next to me and I'm like, oh shit, here we go.
Corey catfish.
Y'all remember Beverly Hills Cop, Surge?
Uh-huh.
He looked just like Surge from Beverly Hills Cop. I swear to God, looked just like him.
Oh, fuck.
And he goes, oh, hey, what are you doing? You know, like, where are you walking to? I'm like, just going to work, man.
Run, motherfucker,
And
run.
so then when I said just going to work, he lets off the gas to pull in front of me a little bit more, and I'm just like, I'm stunned now. Like, I'm trying to get back home to my family, bro. He literally, he said, "You look great for this movie I'm producing. and we want you to come try out here. And then I'm like, no, man, I'm good. And he goes, oh, baby, they will suck and fuck your dick off. And I'm like, I don't want that. That's not an incentive, you know?
You almost got discovered, man.
I know, man. I could have been the next freaking
Dirk Diggler.
John Holmes Jr.
Dirk Diggler, yeah.
Dirk Diggler.
But yeah, it was the craziest thing, man. I never thought that I would have to tell that story in my life. You know what I mean? Like what do you almost ran me over and then you want me to be in a gay porn? Like,
How do you know it was gay porn?
he was very explicit about the movie he was making.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
They usually are.
Yeah, no, he basically told me the whole fucking I could probably write the movie at this point. And he was like, well, here, take my cards. I'm fine, bro. You need to let me pass. I'm not enjoying this conversation anymore.
Let me pass.
Uh-huh.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, as he's talking, like I'm walking right here, and he's like, keeps doing that in his car, like pulling in front of me.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
He wanted your ass.
But then I'm not
Literally.
gonna be a bitch and go like, oh my god, and run away. I'd have to handle it, you know? Like, nope, nope, nope. I don't need that. Nope.
That's right.
Did he have a camera with him? He's like, we're gonna film.
Dude, the creepiest thing, honestly, is there was nothing in his car. Nothing. Like it was just freshly cleaned.
Yeah, well, that's how,
Nothing
that's
in
how
his
those
car.
guys are, though, you know? I
Yeah.
mean,
Seriously, non-drinking, Jimmy.
And you'll take it to the
Huh?
car wash after he gives you a ride too.
cheers to my non-drinking. Cheers, bro.
you
I
get
got
a
warm
free
water.
buff on the house.
Oh fuck.
You got no whiskey?
Right back, y'all.
Oh, Seth is pushing
Ah.
forward.
The bottle's still there.
Quit
Well,
your
there you
whining,
go, bud.
Seth.
Take
40
your
years
drink,
old.
bud.
Get on a double shift, Seth. These are the years that count.
Mhm. Right? Get a job. Go
Double
flip
shift,
burgers at the
baby.
Burger King.
Work as many hours anywhere as you can. That fucking goes towards your Social Security. That's to be working.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Way, man.
Makes a
Is that
difference.
loud, Jimmy?
You got
Say
30
what?
Can you hear that?
You got
Yeah.
30 years
What, in
left.
your car? Nope.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, good.
So he still mutes. Uh-huh.
What do you do?
I heard you sing that lullaby to the old lady the other day.
Tetra,
Uh-huh.
your Tiger Bar, Cory Catfish, got a Tetra,
Corey Catfish, what they used to call me in high school.
Coy Loach,
I still don't know why.
Cory Catfish, Coy Loach. Right.
So is this a tank split over here?
Yeah, I'm re-establishing it.
Okay.
What up, Dorito?
Dorito.
What up, Dorito? You just missed Luch. He was in here half hour ago or so. Oh, fuck.
Luce Cabre. La Patina Coco. La Patina Coco, man.
Uh-huh.
Oh my goodness.
Coco la cabeza. Luce.
Híjole mi cabeza.
La patina, Coco.
No necesito.
Almost out dead.
Yes.
No que prende este tú.
Luce, mom.
Uh,
Más o menos, hermano.
More or less.
Look at us Texas white boys all Spangolian.
uno, dos, tres, cuatro. About it.
Do you speak any Spanish or?
Taco,
Te hablo como
burrito,
Uh-huh.
kilo, taco
Well,
bell.
well, that's where my son was going to a Turkish school and he wanted to take Spanish. And I'm like, son, you can learn Spanish at HEB. Everything's double labeled. Like, learn Turkish, man. It's on the government's dime.
Damn.
Uh-huh. And make you prove useful in your future.
Yes.
Well, Chinese Mandarin would work better, but
Yeah, Mandarin
Turkish. Why Turkish?
or Japanese.
We're projected to do a bunch of commerce with Turkey in the near future. So when he's about 25, we're supposed to be doing deals with Turkey. And
Yeah.
so all Turks speak English. They
Uh-huh.
just they respect you more if you know their language. That's all.
Besides,
Yeah.
it's freaking, there's already a lot of commerce out of there to begin with. Freaking,
My son,
Erdogan's gonna fuck
they're
that up.
fucking.
Erdogan's gonna fuck that all up.
Oh, dude, honestly, all of his teachers said, "We want you to go to our country. It's a beautiful place, good people. The government is bad, so don't go for a while." They all said the same
No,
thing.
you don't
Our
go to
government is
Turkey.
bad. Don't go for a while.
Don't go to Turkey. Oh my God.
come on, man. They make some good guns over there.
I understand. I've got a couple of them, but God damn, I'm not going to go there to buy one
And-
or to visit.
But their food is lizetli.
Oh, good food. God damn it. I've got good food all over the world. I'd rather have the food in America.
No, I just wanted to use my favorite Turkish word that I know, lizetli. It means delicious.
If you like
Delicioso.
lamb and goat, you're in business. You can go.
Well, there ain't
It's a very
nothing-
acquired taste.
There's
Those are some
nothing-
skunky meats.
There's nothing wrong with lamb, all right?
Oh,
Good
lamb's good.
And I ain't never been
Right.
fed no goat, but I imagine it ain't that bad.
No, goat if you cook it right, it's good.
delicious.
But
Yeah.
Well, the rest of the world eats it. We're the only fucking country that don't.
Yeah.
They eat it.
Huh?
They eat
Americans
it?
and Canadians are like the only ones that don't eat goat, dude. Freaking-
I thought they did other shit with it. I didn't know they ate it. But-
Well, they fucking milk, they milk it too. Come on, man.
You thought that's what all the flocks were for?
That's what the sheep are for, man. Come on.
Oh. I got
We-
lamb chops. in
Yeah,
the
like
freezer.
if you get a cabrito taco, it's supposed to be goat meat.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
We had
Jules is
goat in
shit,
Greece.
man.
Shit, we had goat all over the Mediterranean. Damn.
Yeah, I don't know, like
Don't call me in
lamb.
California. The fuck yeah? Yeah, there is, Jules. Half that fucking state's commies. Come on. I don't call it California for nothing.
Fuck. California, it's all
Oh,
full
yeah.
of fucking assholes.
Yeah, I
Uh-huh.
mean,
Assholes that don't belong there. Let me put it that way.
Well,
Well,
Uh,
they go. People go there for the weather. Think about it. People that
Uh-huh.
grow up in a fucking warm climate are going to go to the warm parts of this country, and that happens to be California all the fucking time.
yeah, I had a lot of friends that
And
grew up
it
in.
ain't too far to the desert. They can get out to the desert and do their thing when they feel like it.
uh-huh.
Like the
I've had a lot
Manson.
of friends that grew up here and moved to California. When they come back, there's something just not quite the same, I'll say.
Oh,
God love them.
Bless their heart.
Yeah, I didn't want to go there, but yeah, yeah.
I got out just in the nick of time. Just in the nick of time.
You see a nice woke Uncle Surf?
Where's my invite, damn it? Fuck, you don't have one? The fuck? You're a slacker.
What?
What the hell?
Dang.
Pay attention to your phone. Damn, Dorito.
Apparently I didn't send him one.
Oh, I'd have blamed his phone. I'd have blamed him.
Well, yeah.
Blame it on
Must have
YouTube.
got bumped on the list somehow. Mhm.
Got
So
one
you'll
of
have
those.
to use, you'll have to use Kane's link.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Kane never touches his list. Fucking pussy.
Kane's all right, man. He come up
Dude,
on our
he
live for a
running from the
long
law.
time,
Yeah. Dressed
Oh.
up like a fucking ninja. I saw him
Hmm.
one time.
man. He
Mm.
come up on our live on Buzzer's Live there for about an hour or
Can
two.
you tell me how
Yeah,
game
looking like a
I don't
freaking
feel like it's working.
like a ninja. I saw him.
He's
Okay,
running from the law, man. He's running from the law.
Jules,
got
I was
two.
born in Burbank, not by choice, but by
By happenstance. Mhm.
so Burbank
He
was
said it
home.
didn't.
Lived up and down the fucking, mainly down the coast. I liked fucking towards San Diego. Fuck.
I heard San Diego is a lot like San Francisco.
And
No,
Jules,
not
Jules,
back then.
Jules,
Not
you're
back
not a commie. You got out of California. They just got a lot of freaking, they believe in big government in that state.
Oh, before it exploded with the population. You got to remember, there's 40 million people in Los Angeles.
Uh-huh.
That's more people. That's about as many people that live in all Canada.
Yeah, well, that's the problem with the place.
And they're from everywhere. And they
Yeah.
don't come in learning the English. They're speaking their languages.
Uh-huh.
They take over certain
Yeah.
parts of the fucking county.
Yeah.
And LA County's huge.
I grew up in a city that did the same damn thing. It just with less volume.
Oh,
200,000 people, okay? And everybody gets their little neighborhood.
yeah,
Mhm.
we'll do that with
Fucking,
40
they
million.
even my hometown even has little Canada. All right.
All right, so if
Anyhow.
I won $500 million and started my own city that all y'all could live in, what part of the U.S. would y'all pick?
I'm not
What would
living
be
in
the
a
best
big
consensus? And think of a major city,
How
a
about
big.
you pay me to stay out of your city and wrecking the motherfucker? I'm gonna live in a
Uh-huh.
country.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma, okay.
No.
No, not in the city.
Well, so Surf, this is a Resi run city, so it's not going to be in the
No,
city you think.
no,
That'll
no.
just be
I got Surf Holler out here. You can't talk about
he said, I ain't going nowhere.
fuck
Oh,
no.
yeah.
You come try to drag me out of here. Uh-uh.
I don't think I'd live in a big city ever again.
Yeah.
I don't even like to go to cities
But
that
I'm
have more
saying,
than 10,000 people in them.
well, what if I made a big city that I invited all y'all to be citizens of? What part of the states would y'all like it to be?
What would be the fucking advantage of me being a citizen of your city? You gonna pay me?
You get free ganja.
Do you get free
I have
ganja?
free.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I have free ganja.
Well,
Now, offer
well,
me something I don't have.
You can grow it tax
It-
free.
and
yeah.
instead of taxing the citizens, we tax the tourists to pay the citizens. So there's a benefit.
Or you can get subsidized for growing it.
Yeah.
I don't need the subsidy. I'm just fine.
Well, yeah, but
I'm
I'm just a little old grow town.
I'm just a little old guy in the Ozarks. I grow my own. I smoke my own. I fucking
Jesse Moore. I'm a wanted man. Don't you worry about it. All right. I
So
ain't.
saying we gotta have a little thing for it, right?
Jesse.
I've been in trouble with the law since the day I was born. All right.
Uh-huh. I played that song once or
I'm
twice.
making the way the only way I know how. Okay.
Well, that's just a little bit more than the law will allow.
Damn straight.
Yeah.
Damn straight, man.
It ain't illegal until they catch
Until
you.
you get caught. Exactly. And I worry about
And
that.
then all you gotta do is say, lawyer.
He drives a 68 Dodge Charger, or 69
Mhm.
Dodge Charger too.
Because I know that everything I say can and will be used against me in a court of law. So they get the name, rank, and serial number, and that's it.
Oh, and also, cops can legally lie to you. Okay,
Uh-huh.
so just know
They're
that
fucking taught how to do that.
they
You
don't
think
have to
they're
tell
getting-
you the
You
truth.
think they're getting self-defense training? You think they're getting firearm training? They're learning how to fucking lie to your ass just to do a
They
little.
don't even get taught. They don't even get taught the law. Okay.
No,
Yeah,
they teach them how to ask them fucking entrapping questions.
Mhm.
Where you coming from? Where you going to?
Dorito.
yeah.
This
Oh,
America
and,
is
and
goddamn
don't they
Nazi.
get really mad when you ask them the same questions? Where are you going? Where do you live? Can I see your ID?
Mhm.
They get real mad at that.
Uh-huh.
Dorito.
There you got to come up with reins.
There's a time and a place, you know.
thought it was this.
You got to know how to play the situation, okay?
Yep.
Like the one time I was heading to the fishing game, and you know, I was just going, you know, Friday night, going there to have a couple beers with the wife, and a good thing I had 2 dozen eggs that I was bringing to the landlord, okay, because he's a member of the fishing game, and freaking man, I forgot what section of road I was on, and I decided to catch up to the taillights of the guy in front of me. And all of a sudden, he's on the brakes, and I was a little later getting on the brakes than he was, because I wanted to close up the distance because it was a dark road, and it's a whole lot easier to follow taillights, right? And freaking,
Cheers.
as soon as that guy's brake lights stopped glowing, I saw the cop on the side of the road. So it was too late. And he pulls me over, and as soon as I go by him, and he throws the lights on, I fucking pull right over. You know, he didn't even freaking put that thing in gear, and I was already parked, right? But when he asked, what are you doing? I was like, oh, we're just out going to deliver some eggs to my buddy, you know, freaking. Oh, okay.
Is Miss Zoe a friend of the channel?
I was just saying,
no, we don't.
I got ZT tonight. Is it okay if I just go ahead and do a little bit of smacking around?
There's
Yeah,
no
do
need.
it. Do it. Do
There's
it.
no need, man. I mean,
Okay.
you know, we don't want to.
Hello.
We don't. Let's just say,
Behave.
Zoe, we don't want to smell your freaking ass, okay? And freaking,
Yeah,
but good.
I had to.
We're
Oh,
good.
you fucked up now, bud.
Uh-huh.
Might as well give her some time to think about it.
Well, there you go.
5
Got
minutes
a
off work.
blickety block list.
5 minutes.
You talk to your dad with that mouth?
I'm about to hit the 24
Better
hours.
yet,
I just tapped
you
the
Don't
30.
don't do the
daddy with
freaking.
that mouth.
I did 30.
No.
You don't get the longer you ban them, the less they get to freaking
I know.
you know
That's
have
fine.
fun.
I just gave him a little time.
I just
Yeah.
yelled at them, say, hey, man, behave. And usually they
Drop
behave.
the fucking hammer.
You know,
The hammer would have been
Jesus.
24 hours.
we don't need that
Usually if you ask them
I
to
like
behave,
how
they
it
will behave.
says
because he wasn't even
1.8,000 seconds. So someone has to
wasn't
look
even
it up.
really
How long was that?
30
he
minutes.
wasn't even really you know being rude. I mean, come on.
Well, come on.
I understand it was freaking you know was what it is, but
I really don't.
It was
I
a little
never wanted to
ridiculous.
see what you had for breakfast, dinner, or lunch. So no, I wouldn't be interested. Oof.
Long to surf. Since there's so many people here in California, man, you got that 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom house ready for me and that donut shop set up. Don't forget the company car, buddy.
My
Mustang.
hearing aid battery must be low.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I found the problem. Here, I found it.
Uh-huh.
I got one of those too. Check it out.
Nope. I tell you what, though, I did get a Brookstone griddle, and I pissed my buddy off. He says, "You son of a bitch." He went and fucking ordered a fucking one of those fucking donut machines for the
Uh-huh.
table, a tabletop donut machine, a little one.
Yeah. Uh-huh. JCT. What's up,
And my
girl?
buddy, the cop,
Oh,
when he knows that we
JCT.
got donuts down here, oh fuck, he's gonna be here all the fucking time. Retired cop from Kansas City.
Smoking your weed.
He does. He smokes my weed. His wife loves my weed. His
Uh-huh.
wife won't smoke. His wife won't smoke what they grew last year.
Right, 'cause she knows
coughed.
better.
She
Mhm.
coughed.
Uh-huh.
She doesn't cough on this stuff. The fuck? I gave her sin. There's no coughing on sin.
Uh-huh.
Damn. Sounds good. Just the name.
How you doing, JCT?
JCT been a while. Damn.
So
Yeah.
my son.
Hey guys, is it me or is Dorito really quiet?
Well,
He's always like that. His microphone's fucked up.
No,
yeah.
Cough.
Adjusted.
He never knows to go in to look before he comes in. And I got tired of telling him. Weather for Savannah,
How's that? Is that better, motherfuckers?
well, I
Is
Well, now
that
that we
better?
can hear you, I don't know, bro.
Can you hear me now?
well, weather for Savannah, conditions are clear.
I
With
hear
the
you, brother.
temperature of 63 degrees Fahrenheit, the wind's blowing east to southeast at 4 miles an hour, and the current humidity is 76%.
Fuck lives in Savannah.
Uh-huh.
JCT, what's
Yeah,
up?
JCT lives in Savannah.
She does?
Yeah,
So
Oh, I didn't know.
yeah.
Nightbot does that
Or
shit?
near Savannah.
I understand now. Sorry.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
What you
So
been
my
doing,
boy-
Dorito?
my
She lived
boys-
in North Carolina or some shit.
No.
So my boy's at
Atlanta.
lunch today at school, and one of his friends, some kid walks up to him and starts messing with him, and he grabs a hold of his friend and starts dragging him along. My son walks up and says, "No, you can't do that." And just grab the guy, and not grabbing him, but just kind of tapped him like that. And the guy turned around and grabbed my son's arm, twisted it. Leg sweep, poof, on the ground.
Uh-huh.
Your son dropped him on the ground?
It's my boy.
Uh-huh.
Huh.
Karate class paid off.
Yeah, Taekwondo's paid off.
Uh-huh.
Sitting there,
He just
sitting in front of the principal doing that?
He went and told the principal, he says, "I didn't want to fight." So he says, he grabbed me. I didn't want to fight. And I told him, I says, you did right by sticking up for your friend, but you did it in the wrong way. You know what I mean? You can't be putting your hands on people. And he says, "Well, I didn't grab me." He says, "I just tapped him on the
other
shoulder."
people. In front of other people, you don't do it. You wait till they get in the fucking back out.
Uh-huh.
No, he said he just tapped him on the shoulder to tell him to stop. And that's when the guy turned around and grabbed his arm. So he says, he's like, he was on the ground. Oh, so like it was a reaction for him. So I'm like,
Uh-huh.
good,
Hell yeah.
dropped him.
Oh, we got another weather report. Weather for Benton, Kentucky. Conditions are partly cloudy with a temperature of 71 degrees. The wind is blowing south to southeast at 9 miles an hour, and the current humidity is 44%. It's pretty dry there.
I just don't want him to be someone thriving on fighting, and I don't want him to get that bug. You know what I mean?
Well, man,
He'll grow
I
out
know
of it.
you know what I mean, Jimmy.
Uh-huh.
you
grow out of it.
gotta keep your warrior spirit. You just gotta know when to stop. That's the trick.
You know what though, bro?
Yeah.
Sometimes it's fun not to stop.
Well, and that's true, and that's why you go back to
That's
the
the
dojo
problem.
or the gym and you get that shit out of your
Dorito,
system.
just
That's
so
the
you
problem.
know as well as I do, if he carries on in a malicious way, it's just gonna come around and bite him in the ass, and
I
he'll
agree.
learn a life's lesson.
I
So I
110 I
just wouldn't go.
110% agree. I don't want him being like me, bro.
Well, you
Trust
know,
me.
but
I don't.
the only way to find that out is to fuck around and find out.
Well,
You know,
Come on.
I
you
just want him
doing
to
the
keep
right
his
thing,
heart.
though. You
I
know,
want him to just keep his heart, man.
yeah,
Just-
you try
Like
to
I was
keep
telling
him.
him.
Dorito, teach him a
What?
couple of quick strikes. You can cold cock the fuck out of anybody and walk away.
Oh, dude, I taught him how important it is to collect change from the change purse on the gate.
But
Then
we got
also teach him that a lot of times it's better to turn around and walk away, because if you hit somebody wrong and they land wrong and you kill the motherfucker, you're in fucking prison.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, I
Let's
know.
say,
So I had a cousin, and this chick kept messing with her. The teachers wouldn't help. Then chick pulled a knife on her. Well, nail file, still same damn thing. And teachers wouldn't help her. So then the girl, she told her off one day, get on the bus, and the girl pulled her hair, like hard off the bus.
Yeah.
And so she turned around and went pop 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 pop, and the girl was like fucking laid down stunned.
Yeah.
Because guess
Stunner.
what? Somebody took some boxing classes,
Right?
yeah.
Well, see,
and then she got suspended. My uncle was like,
Who got suspended?
my cousin did.
Oh, damn.
And so my uncle was like, okay, like we got to deal with the suspension, but honestly, baby girl, why didn't you just fuck her up? She goes, it was over. That's why it was done.
And that
I
chick
let her up
won't do it again.
I let her up 3 times. The fourth one put her down. It was done.
All right, I got a couple weather reports here.
All right.
We have freaking the weather for Kelowna, fucking somewhere the fucking Canada. Freaking
Beep, beep, beep.
conditions are clear with a temperature of 54 degrees. The wind's blowing north at 3 miles an hour, and the current humidity is even drier at 31%. And then where's the next one? Oh, we got Jamestown, North Dakota. Temperature is 44 with the wind blowing north to northwest at 15 miles an hour. The current humidity is 57%. The wind's always blowing here, man. Freaking now we got Chicago. Holy fuck. Chicago conditions are mostly cloudy with a temperature of 58 degrees. The wind is blowing south to southeast at 17 miles an hour, and the current humidity is 49%. It looks like the USA is pretty dry at the moment.
I typed in my garage, but it came up with Chicago for some reason. I don't know why.
Oh,
That's
Each
why I need some
garage.
Badger seal or something.
and Rez and Jimmy and Surf noticed the first thing I said was what I said to him was, you did the right thing, but you handled it wrong.
yeah.
Yeah.
So that's understand. The warrior spirit, fuck yes, bro.
Yeah,
But
what he should
I
have done.
don't want
What he should have done is stood in front of him and
Yeah.
told him, "Excuse me, let go of my friend."
Yeah,
I'd let him
or
find
just
his
say,
own
hey,
way,
if you
man.
exactly, if you don't let go of them, I'm going to tell the teacher. That's what they're fucking there for. You're 7 years old, so you're a fucking tattletale. Big deal.
He's 7.
7, bro.
Don't fuck-
7's okay to tell the teacher. 7's okay to tell the
Yeah.
teacher.
Yeah, that's what I'm
okay.
saying. He's 7 years old. Is okay.
Scratch that fucker.
Well, this is the thing. Is
or just when the guy's facing this way, you go, go back.
that kid is his best friend, and it's the one on the other side of the fence. They live right behind us. So they throw balls back and forth. They talk shit to each other through the fence. That's his buddy. So
So the weather for East Bumfuck freaking Egypt is conditions are clear with a temperature of 69 degrees Fahrenheit. The wind's blowing east to northeast at 4 miles an hour. Current humidity is 60%. And now we got to move on over to freaking Intercourse, Pennsylvania, where the conditions are clear with a temperature of 45 degrees Fahrenheit. The wind's blowing south to southeast at 3 miles an hour. Current humidity is 49%. Now we got Uranus.
There's a city in Pennsylvania
on.
named Intercourse.
Yeah.
I just make sure I didn't miss that. Okay.
Yeah.
What about Labia, Louisiana?
Fuck yeah.
Uh-huh.
Kitty Town, Texas.
Oh,
Not
dude,
far.
Texas. We got a bunch of silly names in Texas. Oh my God.
I know.
There's
Oh,
literally a
I got one.
nowhere Texas.
Oh, Mike got
Nowhere
me.
Texas.
Whether
I was gonna do that, Mike. Fucking got me.
what's wrong?
God bless the Germans and fucking New Braunfels and Lone Star beer and all that shit.
Well, I heard that dildo used to be a prominent name. It just became the toy.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
Dildo Canada, which is the home of Dildo Brewery, freaking conditions are cold, cloudy with the temperature of 37 degrees. The wind is blowing southwest at 9 miles an hour, and the current humidity is 89%.
Damn, that's a
You
wet.
Yeah,
don't know
exactly,
all these
JCT. Frozen
weather
dildo.
reports.
Cold and wet.
Mhm.
Cold and wet. Woo.
Nobody cares about the weather, Jimmy.
Hey, man, it's all fun.
There's a
Move
little
this body.
suburb in Pennsylvania and Pittsburgh called Jagoff.
Well, it didn't come up with that.
Yeah, no,
That's the name of my new city.
I just looked it up.
Uh-huh.
You in that city, man. What the fuck's gonna be in that city?
Oh,
You're
it's gonna be glorious, Uncle
telling me
Surf.
what's on the plate, man. I could be showing up for a sirloin and he'd be serving me chopped liver.
I only
liver
said
and
city for
onions.
population. It was gonna be rural. I promise.
Rules?
Fuck this on my
Rural.
I'm sorry, you said there's gonna be rules?
Come on up, Jason.
It's gonna be rural.
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 The men are men and the sheep are nervous.
Let me guess. Did you get your lottery tickets or something?
No, no.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say you pipe dreaming
No,
right
see-
now, bro. Staring at them numbers and pipe dreaming, huh?
Man, I gave up on the freaking, I think it's the Mega Millions. They
No.
went to $5 a ticket. Fuck that, dude. Ain't
Oh,
playing
yeah,
that game
fuck
no
that.
more.
But no, man, it's
$2
preparation and
a ticket out
opportunity.
here.
Preparation and
No,
opportunity. If I don't
no,
prepare,
freaking, it's
when I have
going
the
up,
opportunity,
dude.
I want to know what to do with my 500 million.
What the
It's
fuck?
either Powerball or freaking,
$2 out here.
Build an underwater sea lab.
I think it's Mega Millions.
Johnny Quest.
Study the ocean. Nobody else fucking does. Screw space. I don't fucking know. I don't need to know anything. I know all I need to know about space. I don't want to go there.
Well, I know what there's a lot of out there.
Just
Yeah, Mega
Space.
Millions is now $5 a ticket.
There was just a bunch of chicks out there, man.
All done playing that game.
You know what? They didn't even make it out of the actual Dilly Bop. Yeah. But you know, man, I
Space
blame
or is
publicity for that. I really do blame publicity for that because what they did was just cool. It's really cool. Like I was
Yeah,
telling
no,
Teresa, I was telling Teresa, like if I heard that like Elvis,
Ooh.
Elton John, Paul McCartney, and all these
No more
great
fucking
male
weather, okay.
celebrities,
Yeah, it
went
went
to
up
space.
April 8th, Jimmy. You're right.
Yeah, I
no.
know.
Well, it's almost like that's pretty cool, but it's not like they did anything awesome. It wasn't. They just went on. They went up in space.
They
Fuck it,
didn't
Woody.
really have
Twist
flowers.
my arm, Woody. Cheers, motherfucker.
they went. What'd they bring back?
Space booty.
A bunch of weave
bodies.
work. A bunch of weave work. Because that shit
Alien
got fucked
weave.
up.
Something happened, and then we missed it because of all the news about this shit.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Some kind of distraction for something that we missed.
Iran just went full nuclear. Anyway, watch these ladies go into space.
Why would you leave, JCT? Why would you leave? You just got here, girl. Come on. And I got paid not to read the weather no more. Sorry.
No, Jimmy's the best weatherman we have, guys. Come on.
But I got a $10 dono
Holy
to not
fucking
read,
weatherman.
to not read the weather anymore. Okay? I'm not gonna read the weather no more. I enjoy it.
He's the only weatherman we have right now. Rez.
I get a kick out of that little bit.
Woody's done with the weather. Unless you're like a hot chick, don't read the weather.
Well, hey, I enjoy doing it. I mean, it's fun. It's a nice little break in the freaking ceremony. Although that little run there where everybody decided to do it is kind of odd. Freaking like, oh, you just figured out we could do that? Freaking,
Yes.
we've been doing it for years, man.
Flash mob weather.
Uh-huh.
Ocean's
I'm out of here at 11 o'clock. I'm gone. Oof,
Why?
I mean,
long day.
Don't
Lake
be a
Shabaka
pussy,
Baka
sir.
Big
Come
blah
on,
blah
man.
blah. That's in Massachusetts, man.
Come on, surf. I've
And
been
no
up
one
since
really
4
knows the
a.m.
name of it. I think
Let's see
they-
what the weather is in Nowhere, Texas.
Mhm.
You don't have to say it, Jimmy, since you got paid.
What's not that funny, JCT? No idea what you're laughing at or what we're laughing at.
Oh, how do you prompt it again? I forgot. Is it gonna work?
Just weather, right? Weather in the
Okay.
area.
Oh, I don't care if you say the weather or not, Jimmy. I was just fucking with you.
You got fucking come on, man.
I can hear my son in there firing up his bag.
Got to make the people happy, man. Happy, happy, happy.
Yeah, well, that's
He's
why I
very
read the.
much
That's why I read the weather. So we roll back. We'll roll back to JCT's Juno. All right, sir. Later, brother.
We'll see you, man.
Cheers, sir.
Later,
Everybody
Smurf.
take care.
Thank
Hasta.
you.
Rock and roll, brother.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Latte, bitch.
Uh-huh.
Fuckhead.
So we'll roll back to Juno. The
Yeah,
conditions are
Surf looks like a
rain.
real big latte guy. Yeah.
Yeah, the conditions in Juno are rain with freaking temperature of 40 degrees. The wind's blowing east at 10 mile an hour. And current humidity is 88%. There you go, JCT.
Wow,
And
it
then we-
sounds like it's a bidding competition, Woody.
And then we got
I'm tapped
Weather.
out, man.
for the island. Those aren't right though. So freaking, if they don't know where the fuck it is, weather for
Texas or
Texas,
Naga.
Turnberg, Texas,
What the hell was that?
freaking
Yeah.
is temperature of 58 with the wind blowing south at 5 mile an hour. Current humidity is 68%. And Teresa gives us 9.99 dono. You do you, Jimmy Weather. Thank you. Thank you, Teresa. Appreciate it. And I'll elbow up for that as much as I'm trying not to drink.
Don't jump.
But
Don't.
She got more thumbs up. She got more thumbs up, so that one wins, I think.
woohoo!
Sorry, Woody.
What are you playing, Woody?
Oh, we got 5 thumbs up on the freaking do the weather or do Jimmy rather, and only 2 on the fuck the weather.
You have to do a poll, I guess. Do the weather or not do the weather.
Well, shit.
All right. I got that out on my system, so I'm okay now.
All right, thank you. It's all good, JCT. It's all good.
That was for you, JCT.
Fucking A.
90. Oh, Uranus is 98 degrees and extremely windy.
98.6.
A little bit of sulfur in the air.
It's a little muddy.
I heard Uranus is a gas giant.
Lick Skillet?
Moist.
What? That's a place? Lick Skillet? Where the fuck is Lick Skillet? At any rate, Lick
Right
Skillet,
next to ball sack.
it's partly cloudy, 53 degrees. The wind's blowing southeast at 2 mile an hour with the current humidity at 46%.
Directly east of Bunghole.
Bunghole?
Well, I was gonna say that does sound like my gooch on most construction
Bungholio?
adventures.
46 is not bad. I think I'm in the driest place of everybody. Everyone else was like fucking 50, 60%.
Oh, Lick Skillet, Alabama. Oh, all right.
Oh
Yeah,
well, there's a big weather pressure going through central U.S. moving east right now.
Yeah, we're fucking cold, dude, down here right now.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's about, yeah,
as far as I'm concerned, yeah. Let
What are you running?
me see here.
it's about 5 miles south of 5 miles south of
It's
Ballsville.
54. Cold.
Mm.
Humidity?
Oh, humidity? Fuck, there is no humidity here in California, bro. Let's see here.
What?
You know what relative humidity is, right?
That's under precipitation, correct?
Just type your place in or wherever. Close to weed.
Dorito.
It's all right. It's okay.
Huh?
It's okay.
What's relative humidity, Dorito?
70% right now is what it says.
No, that's the
Yeah.
sweat that runs down your cousin's back while you're doing her.
Relative. Relative humidity. Uh-huh.
Wow.
Look at
It's
that,
humid as
boys.
fuck right now, dude. We
Oh
might have an
shit.
earthquake.
33%.
Oh,
33% here.
so
won't be-
water for Wiener. Wiener is 72 degrees. The wind's blowing south at 17 mile an hour. Current humidity is 63%.
Dude, that's weird that
Uh-huh.
it's this humid right now. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't have another earthquake coming quick.
Yep. Have you heard about Mount Burr in Alaska?
Mm-mm.
No.
Kind of cold, huh?
It's starting to work. It's starting to work. It's a volcano and it's starting to work.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Behave, Jesse, behave.
Well, we got this one
Uh-huh.
volcano. Basically, it's just up the street in Northern California.
Well, and that's what I'm saying is
Yeah.
what the meteorologists are talking about is that with all these earthquakes going on in California right now, and then this volcano's being active, we may be in for something interesting, to say the least.
Mm-hmm.
I
You see
won't be here
Mount
to
St.
see it
Helen
if that
blowing in?
happens.
But yeah.
Yeah, if that happens, it pretty much just kiss my ass goodbye, dude.
I want
Yeah,
to
well,
watch
that's why we're all
Yellowstone.
welcoming you guys to Texas. Y'all won't fucking move.
I'm good. I'm good. I'm only want to go to Missouri and make donuts.
Okay.
Weather, I hope you like it. Is
You
conditions
want
are
to make
clear,
donuts in misery?
Yeah.
clear with the temperature
And
of
drive
59
by
degrees.
Uncle Surf car.
So far, the wind is blowing north to northwest at 2 mile an hour. Current humidity 64%. I don't think
I'm
Dorito
just gonna.
knows that much about volcanoes. He probably doesn't.
No.
Do you know a lot about volcanoes? I know they go boom.
Man, you think my tolerance is
Mhm.
very high today, don't you, Jesse? I just don't fucking keep my name out of your mouth right now.
Oh, come on, man.
Come on, man. Behave on
What are
here,
you worried?
brah.
What are you worried about,
Jesse.
Dorito?
I ain't worried about nothing. That's the guy. That's the one that told you you're going to go to jail, Jimmy.
He said he didn't say that.
No, that's if you look up.
He didn't say that. He
Yeah.
said
Jesse,
he
just
said
be
there's
cool,
an
man.
warrant for
Just be
my
cool.
arrest. It's no big deal, dude. They can run their mouth down there all they want, especially when they kind of funny.
I heard
Yes,
there's a
Joe Rogan
volcano.
just died yesterday, Jesse.
Jesse, you were the one that came in there saying that shit.
I
Not
heard
me.
there's a
Come
Dorito.
on,
I heard
man.
there's a volcano underneath the La Brea tar pits.
Oh
Probably.
yeah. Why do you think the
Yeah,
lava?
that's one.
How do you think the tar stays liquid? Come on.
Dude, that's a whole bunch of them fucking those big ass elephants that were farting, dude. And back in the day, they just fell into there, dude. And the farts are just barely rising.
I want to see Yellowstone blow, man.
Gabe, I got an itch for
Look
you,
who's
bud.
back.
Wouldn't be bad to see Mount St. Helen go again.
Did Dorito ever claim to be a volcano expert?
Yeah, no, I don't think so.
Mount St. Helen. Damn, you don't want that to go off again, do you, Jimmy?
Why not?
I just boot his ass if Jimmy would let me, but I'm not going to.
It ain't worth the fucking time of day, dude.
I heard the big one's going to come from the Yellowstone.
Yeah, that's what I want to. I'd love to see that.
The climate people like the volcanoes because it put shit up in
Well,
the
Gabe, you can
center.
talk about whatever you want. You don't have to know. You don't have to know anything about it. Talk about it. No,
Yeah,
man.
just don't
We
have to
talk
be a
about the weather, and
bitch.
none of us know what makes it happen.
Just don't be a bitch about it, you know?
Uh-huh.
Come on, man.
You'll
You guys
pass
think
on
there's
that.
do you think there's
What? On Yellowstone blowing up? Come on, man. You only get a little ash over here.
do
Might
you
be
think
dark for a couple of days, but
do you think they're spraying us?
what?
Maybe.
Do you think they're trying to block the sun out? The climate people?
No, that's the flat earthers.
I think they're doing it with the HARP system in Alaska.
Coupled with
That's
It'll
what I think.
probably end on life or
with
dead end
airplanes?
close. All right. Well, you know, when the earth is ready, she'll shake us. There's nothing we can do about it.
I got a
Yeah.
question. Like you talk about flat earthers or whatever. How come people tells them to fuck off? It says you're foolish or whatever. But we put up with all the rest of the nonsense.
What? Huh?
You
I put
know?
up with, I deal with it all, dude. Leave the fault line alone. What?
Don't you think we should just start saying the world's flat because people believe that?
Yeah.
I don't
Well,
know.
Joe Rogan died. You know how Joe Rogan died? He was tossed into a volcano.
Oh, damn.
He got sacrificed by the UFC.
Uh-huh. Joe and the Volcano, man, the movie body.
Yep. Him and Elon Musk were smoking a joint at the top of that volcano.
That's why I play music, man. It just mellows the beast. You know what I mean?
On top of Old Smoky, all
They were
covered with cheese.
All right. How about some more weather reports?
Ah, I don't know, Mike. I think you're just guessing with that super colanders they bringing.
I just don't understand why the flat earthers get such a raw deal.
What do you mean?
Like
Tell us, Steve. Come on, man.
They don't get no raw deal.
I can't talk about it. But I'm just saying there's like people that believe a certain thing and
Yeah.
you have to go along with it because it's their truth or whatever. And there's people that believe the earth is flat, but everybody else says, fuck you, the earth's round. They don't go along with it. So what are we doing here?
Well,
Are we gonna go along with the people who
some
believe
people believe in the photos, in the the footage from outer space, and other people don't. Some people don't believe that they ever flown a plane around the world, but they did, and they just don't want to believe they don't want to believe the proof is there, and it's their prerogative, but they don't trust the science, and, you know,
but I thought we're supposed to coddle them.
is what it is.
What do you think?
Weather for hell, Manhattan, what? Conditions are fair with a temperature of 55 degrees. The wind is blowing west at 3 mile an hour with the humidity at 28%. And then we got the weather for 48169. What's that?
Mike, why ain't you up here, Mike?
Says he's in
Come on,
bed.
man. You in bed
See,
He's in bed.
doing the
I don't
two-hand
believe the
shuffle?
I don't believe the moon stuff, to be honest.
Weather and what is that? Pickney, wherever the fuck. Conditions are cloudy with a
Hey,
temperature of 52. The wind's
Chris.
blowing southeast at 9 miles an hour. Current humidity, 49%.
Sick and tired. He's sick and tired of Biden shit.
Sweat up, brother.
What's up,
I ain't
Chris?
worried about it being a super volcano. Come on, man. Doesn't mean it's gonna explode, super leak.
Yes, it
You
is.
never know.
Yeah,
Let's go
that's
closer.
that's what I was talking about was Yellowstone, dude. If that
Mhm.
kiss my ass goodbye, I'm a boom
That
gone.
that thing,
Bye.
Yellowstone. Come
Who
on, man.
gives a fuck about a volcano?
Joe Rogan, he was tossed into a volcano.
Uh-huh.
That's his problem.
He's
He
dead
died
now.
like a week ago, didn't he?
Yeah.
What they gain from that though?
What, tossing Joe Rogan into a volcano?
Yeah.
Well, the Anunnaki really aren't talked about that much anymore.
Well, I probably need to roll up my pants.
He don't talk
now,
shit no
right?
more, that's for sure. Yeah.
Well, they must have sacrificed him for
Fucking
something.
lizard
Uh-huh.
people.
Like they didn't do it just to shut him up, did they?
Lizard people.
Must have been for a reason.
Lizard people did it to him.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hillary-
you gotta
Hillary
roll
did
your
it.
pants
Bad.
legs up. Shit's starting to get deep quick.
Already got my boots on.
What up, Chris?
Keep going at this rate, we'll all need fucking hipsters before it's over with.
Mama didn't raise
Waiters.
no fool.
Whoopi Goldberg threw him in there. No, she can't get too close. She just looked like Michael Jackson, big, fast, in a hurry. Michael Jackson in a Pepsi commercial.
It wouldn't be a weed channel if you didn't talk about Joe Rogan in a volcano.
His hair smoked in that one, didn't it?
Yeah. Remember this?
Bastard caught fire, man.
What's this?
Mhm.
Richard Pryor.
Rich
Oh,
Pryor running
man.
down the street. Uh-huh.
Michael Jackson, the Pepsi commercial.
Richard
What?
Pryor, he was
A lot of
freebasing
people don't
Yeah,
cocaine.
that's what I was saying. That was an
Pryor
old one, dude.
Pryor
What's this,
freebasing.
Richard Pryor?
Are you talking about my hair?
Oh, and Michael Jackson caught his hair on fire on
Hey,
stage.
what's
Yeah,
up, Chris?
that's what I was talking about. It's this way. Is what's this, Richard Pryor? That it's
Did
what's
you hear
this,
that,
Michael
too?
Jackson.
The Richard
Yeah,
Pryor.
No,
Richard Pryor
Michael
caught his
Jackson,
face
you gotta
on
have a
fire
Pepsi underneath.
freebasing.
Yeah.
Mhm.
What's
He
up,
caught
Smitty? How are you?
Did he catch himself on fire freebasing?
Yeah.
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 Big
Oh,
time.
really?
Real, he did.
Baboof. Like I
Uh-huh.
said, what's
I
this?
didn't know that.
Richard Pryor.
How did he die?
He didn't die, dude. This is Richard Pryor.
No, but he did
Well,
die.
no,
But how did
Richard
he
Pryor
die
did
after?
die. He did end up dying. He had Hodgkin's disease.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he didn't
yeah.
die.
No, he burned
Yeah.
his face freebasing back in the early 80s. So
Uh-huh.
Did he run that way?
That's him running down the fucking street, dude. That's Michael Jackson
Yeah.
running across the
he
stage.
even got to talking about that shit in one of his acts afterwards. He said he should have been an Olympic runner. He said, he said, you'd be surprised how fast you can run when your face is on fire. He said, I could have run a 100-yard dash at 1-1.
Openly admitted it, bro.
Chris, did you get the Doritos joke with the lighter going back and forth?
Oh, it's an
Yeah.
old. It's an old one.
Is it?
Yeah, about 20 years ago, I got it.
Yeah, it's a fucking. That's why I said, anybody
Dude,
remember this one?
Well, and that's why I love you, Chris, because you're just like, yeah.
Well, I remember.
Well, it's 20 years old.
I remember Michael
No,
Jackson
it's
catching
just-
on fire. I don't remember Richard Pryor catching on
I
fire.
think it's 40 years old in all actuality.
It's more like 40 years, yeah. But yeah.
Yeah.
But no,
Don't
just I love how
remember
matter of
Richard
fact Chris is.
Pryor?
He's like, yeah.
Wow, I never thought I'd hear such thing.
I like old Richard Pryor in that movie, Moving, where
Which
he was
one?
moving to Boise, Idaho. You remember that movie?
I haven't seen that in forever.
That's a good movie.
I don't know why. I thought you were mentioning the one. What was it? Paycheck, where he finds out he has a rich uncle.
Oh,
I don't remember. I know the movie. I don't remember. That's been a
you
long
gotta
time.
spend all the money.
Yeah,
He's
he
got
has
to
to
spend
spend.
it all.
Brewster's
He's got to spend
Millions.
it all to get the rest of it. Yeah.
I thought that was
Millions.
Brewster's
Brewster's
Millions.
Millions.
Oh, Brewster's
Yes.
Million.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's-
Yes.
That was
That's a damn good movie.
Yeah, that was a good one.
It
Dude,
took me a
Richard
minute to
Pryor
think about
was
it.
he was a prophet, dude. He was a prophet among us, man. He was telling life how it fucking really is, you know? If you think back at scripture, Richard Pryor was telling it. And then those be damned, you know what I mean? And then those be blessed. Like basically, he was picking winners and losers, and he was right, you know?
Well, see, the thing about Richard Pryor is he fucked with everybody. It didn't make any difference.
Exactly.
Didn't make any difference who they were or what color they were. It didn't matter.
Yep.
Well,
So-
it would never fly today, but if you guys want to look it up, which I'm sure most of y'all know about it, Steve Martin and Richard Pryor race off, where they keep telling people each other racial slurs.
I don't remember that one.
Oh man, it's a classic. It's probably hard to find on YouTube.
I remember it vaguely. I don't remember what all was said, but I do remember it happening.
Well, so
That was late 70s when all that
it
shit
turns
happened.
into you know, they're saying all the typical things, you know, the easy ones. I'm not going to say here, but then they go to what was it? Was it Cracker or White Boy? Either way, that's what Richard Pryor said. And then Steve Martin says the N word. And the next response is dead white boy.
What's
What's up, Griffey?
What's going on?
Robert.
How's it going, man? Everything good, everybody?
Yeah, Griffey.
We're
What
chilling,
up?
man. I spaced out on this Tallahassee, Florida State University thing all day.
I didn't. I
What?
saw that happened earlier. I saw they have a video. They have a video going around with the guy actually shooting at people. I don't know if you
Yeah,
guys saw
man.
it.
He was just he was walking around all calm and just turned around and just started popping after he had already shot somebody else.
Apparently, his
What?
mom is a 18-year veteran of the Leon County Police Department and shit. She was a school resource officer, I think, too.
Yep.
That's
And
sad,
he,
man.
he was a member of the Youth Citizens Police Academy or whatever it was. He was a mentor for like kids that want to become police officers and shit.
I don't know, bro. There's some weird shit going on there.
Fucking weird as fuck, right?
Yeah.
Sad.
I've said it before, but I'll say it again. The world's gone crazy, and half the motherfuckers in it's then lost their damn minds.
It wasn't another gun that it wasn't another gun that stopped him or anything, right? It was just somebody saying, "Please stop," and then he stopped.
No. Yeah, he wouldn't comply, and then he got shot, and then he complied real
Oh,
No,
Then he complied
that ain't
real
the way
fucking
it
good.
happened. They told him he was in a gun-free zone, and he just put it down. So,
Oh, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. That's what I thought.
gun-free zone make all the difference in the world.
Because you know what happens when you get shot? You go, ow! And then you lay down.
If you're lucky, you go out.
Yeah, exactly.
Depends on where you get hit.
When I was working at the gas station, there was a few thugs that were coming in, like threatening us and shit. So one of the sons of the store owner, he was talking to an undercover cop that we knew, you know, and he was like, "So, dude, like, what happens? Like, if we get a gun and like I pull it and then I shoot him and then he shoots me?" And he was like, "Son, apparently you've never been shot because the first thing that you think of when you got shot is I got shot. You don't think about pulling the trigger." You know, the first thing you do is go, "Oh my God." He was like, "So get that shit out of
So
your
in
head."
other words, shoot first.
Yeah, exactly.
Empty the clip, okay?
Whenever you have to a local bar.
It burns is all I gotta say to that one. It burns like a motherfucker.
Yeah, I've never been shot, man, but I imagine it's something very special to itself.
Yeah, I've been shot at. You know?
I've only heard pops. I don't know that I've been shot at.
Oh,
I've been
Jules,
shot
hey,
at.
Jules.
But they were definitely letting us know, so I don't know. But
I was in the wrong place at the wrong time, just working on my fucking car.
Well, you know.
Car goes
No.
flying around the corner, another car comes around behind it, somebody leans out, blap, 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 at the car and straight bullet.
No,
Depends
I
on
do
how
have
much
to admit
adrenaline
that
is pumping.
we were actually asking for it, so We were in a bad place at a bad time.
Well, I was at the wrong place, at the wrong time.
But I only was hit with 25 autos, so it wasn't.
Luckily, the dude shooting didn't have a clue of how to shoot. All he
Yeah,
did was
see,
holes in the wall.
Something wrong with the kids today, man.
yeah. No, it really is true though, man.
Probably can't even see them. Oh, I can see them, but you guys probably can't.
Some of them, not all of them.
I got one on each arm.
So back in my day, everybody had something on them, but almost everybody just did fisticuffs. You know?
Well, yeah,
That's it.
back when you could get in a fight without involving the police.
Yeah.
That happened all the time in my neighborhood.
I mean, at worst, it was chains, brass knuckles, and bats and shit. But like, nobody pulled the guns until it was fucking for real. You know?
Mud digger.
Yeah.
All right, mud digger. You're all right, bro.
Yeah.
Being
All right,
shot,
guys.
being stabbed, it's not fun. Either one.
There it is. Hold on.
Yeah. Man, I don't ever want to stab anybody. It's just it's nasty.
I got stabbed right in the gut, dude, with an ice pick.
Yeah, yeah. Oh my god, dude.
Mhm.
Well, what did they get to?
It missed all my organs, luckily.
No shit.
Yeah. Yep.
Fucking hell, dude.
Ended up stuffing. I was at the bar drunk as fuck, dude. Ended up stuffing my finger in it, driving home because I didn't want to draw any. It was a gnarly bar, yeah. Drove
Yeah,
down
it's
2
52.
blocks, called an ambulance, dude. I got a second belly button from it. No bullshit.
Did you feel like you had to take the biggest shit in the world?
No, I was drunk, dude. I shit you not, dude. I was fucking shit faced and didn't even. I seen how gnarly it was, but it didn't affect me, bro. It didn't affect me.
Well, man, adrenaline's a fucking drug too, man. One of my homeboys, I wasn't there, but they had a face off, 13 against 15, and fucking they were walking home thinking they're successful, and one of the dudes coughed and freaking blood flew out of his shirt, and they realized he got stabbed in the chest with a fucking butter knife. He didn't even know it. He thought he got punched.
Stabbed in the chest with a butter knife.
I don't need
Yeah,
all
bro.
these.
I don't know if you can see that motherfucker or not, but yeah, you can't see it. There's right there, dude. You got second fucking belly button right there.
You know, that's exactly what I was imagining it too. I was imagining it was a right-handed assailant. You know, got you on the
It
low.
was
You couldn't see
actually
it coming.
it was an ex-girlfriend's ex-boyfriend at that time, and
Shit.
he swooped up on me, bro, and walked up on me. I wasn't even paying attention, bumped into me, and fucking stabbed me, dude. And I didn't even realize I was stabbed. I was swinging at him. We were brawling. And then
Well, that's what I'm saying.
And I looked down, there was fucking blood all over my pants, and I was like, "Oh fuck!"
Well, that's what I'm saying, man. You're lucky he didn't give you a few more because that's what you do. Is like you'll never see it coming, and then that's all the organs right there. That's the ones that get the poop in your blood. You know.
I think there was more poop in his blood right at that point in time, dude. He freaked. he freaked out, dude. I that's why I tripped out, dude. He just walked right up on me, bro, and I didn't even realize I was stabbed, bro. And he just kind of like turned around, and we started fucking. He started trying to get away, and we started brawling.
Damn, bro. So you started brawling after you got stabbed.
I didn't even realize I was stabbed.
So you're sitting there bleeding
off my
out,
ass,
shit going
dude.
everywhere. Yeah, yeah.
I was
Oh
drunk
my
off
God.
my ass.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen two Cubans fighting with machetes, though?
Yeah. That's also
Have you ever seen
something
two?
else.
Have you ever seen two fucking heroin addicts fight? That's one of the
Yeah,
funniest fights you'll ever see.
I don't know if they were on heroin,
never
but I've seen
connect,
it
but they
somewhere.
always hit the ground. Swing at one another, and they're like, boom, and they miss, and boom, hit the ground, get back up, swing again, and hit the ground. Boom.
The funnest fight I ever watched was in my moving van in Harlem. All right, there was a dude with like a 6-inch knife and a dude with a 6-inch pole. Guess who you think was winning?
Guy with the pole?
Yeah, he was. He was winning good too, man. But that dumbass with the knife kept getting back up. He kept getting back up, man. So that guy just whacked him with the pole. It was
Dude,
metal
speed's a hell of a
metal
drug.
pipe. Bam, bam, bam. He was fucking swinging that thing like a baton and shit. He knew what he was doing with it. And freaking, I would have stayed and watched the whole thing. But once it was started getting good, the beer bottles started bashing off the side of the truck. So we figured we better get the fuck out of there before we get involved.
That's when you cuff that knife and put your back into that stick, bro.
Well,
You know what I mean?
the dude wasn't smart enough. The dude wasn't smart enough to rip onto the pipe and take it out of his hand and show him how to use it. You know?
Well, and that's the thing too. If you're ever being attacked by a bat or a pipe or anything long, what you want to do is get them to swing at you once where you know you can dodge it, and then they have to recover from that swing, and that's when you come in and get them.
You know,
And
I was
then-
once. I mean, not the time that I got beat in the head with the 2x4, but once upon a time.
Well, no, that was a sneaky
a
one. That
dude-
doesn't count.
But
That doesn't count.
a dude came running at me with an 8-foot 2x4, and I didn't realize he was running at me. I thought he was running by
no.
me. You know what I mean? I thought he was gonna run by me. But when he got real close, he stopped and took a swing at me, and he hit me literally in the middle of that 2x4. So it just snapped in half, and I don't know. It was like inadvertent, but when he hit me in the hip, my arm wrapped around that piece of the fucking 2x4, and it just kind of yanked it right out of his hand. So it got cut to length, you know, instantly on my hip, and now I had it, and that dude was fucked quick.
Well, I can picture your thought process. You're like, you see him coming, you're like, well, someone's about to get it. What the fuck was that?
Yeah, I had no idea he was coming at me, man. Yeah, it was just me and my buddy walking down the street, and apparently, you know, I could see the railroad bridge where my buddies were hanging out, and they tried to entice this dude, you know, because he was new to the neighborhood. He's like, go, they're like, go get that guy.
This part of your
Yeah.
body right here, man, you can take a lot of fucking impact. And if you just lean into that thing and keep your arm up and pull your arm down, you can snap that out of their fucking
Good,
hand.
I did it. It was instinctive. I didn't do it on purpose. You know, freaking he hit me on the fucking on the right side of my hip, and my right arm just fucking wrapped right around that pole and freaking the 2x4 and took it right out of his hand, man. He was
Well,
fucked.
and that's where you watch these movies where they're fighting with bow staffs and shit, and they're fighting like this. Ta 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 ta. That's not how you use that thing. It's fucking 6 foot long for a reason, so you don't got to be right there.
Well, there's several ways to use a bow staff. And one of the what you're talking about right there is it's basically close quarters. You're keeping yourself, you're doing hits and you're blocking. It's just like using it like a bat.
And I know what you're talking about, Dorito. What I'm talking about is when in the movies they're doing clack,
Yeah.
clack, 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 back and forth. Like that's not a real fucking thing at all. That's not a real thing.
You
at
know,
all.
in training with a quarter staff, that's sparring.
Well,
You
no,
know,
because I'm gonna.
like-
Well, okay, that's what I'm saying. It's not real. That's sparring.
Yeah.
If we're doing this back and forth, then both of us don't know what the fuck we're doing because one of us should have smacked the other one in the head or the knee by now. That's all.
Yeah.
But
I know,
it is good training, Dorito. It's 100% good training. It's just not real. That's not how you use that as a weapon.
I think you're referring more to a bow staff as opposed to a quarter staff.
No, I'm referring to both of those. A quarter staff, you're meaning 4 foot?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm referring to both. Now in a screamer, that's something different. That's the fighting sticks, the Filipino fighting sticks is the escrimas. And that's something different altogether. That's like dual wielding batons, basically.
Yeah,
Hey,
no,
guys,
I was talking about like a bow staff.
All right, freaking Digger. Nice seeing you again.
Yeah,
Later, dude.
Digger, take it easy, brother.
Be good, Digger.
Good luck with your clams.
Everybody settled in.
Nice.
The total number of fish and snails is 126.
What?
Yep, that's in
So
that
126 life forms in there.
Yep, in that tank, there's 126 life forms in that 75-gallon.
Dude, Digger, I got a question for you though, bro.
Yeah.
Did you get any crabs?
No, but I got some crawfish.
Naked wrestling. There you go, JCT. I don't think Doris would appreciate it, but
Later, bro.
Wrestling.
WrestleMania is this weekend. On
Oh,
Easter.
wow.
Easter's on 420, 420's on Easter, and WrestleMania is on the weekend too. This is crazy.
The pot shop here is supposed to be giving away these THC infused peeps.
Oh, THC and view. I bought some for my son. I don't like the peeps. I never
So-
really was a big fan of those.
I know, dude, but
Crippy.
it's a THC infused peep.
Yeah, I'm a fan of those, I guess. Yeah.
Right. That's what I'm
So-
saying, dude. It is just
we
a
went-
candied fucking marshmallow, but THC infused candied
THC
marshmallow.
infused, exactly.
It's fucking free. Come on, meow.
We went to our smoke
100%.
shop today
Let me grab some
uh,
actually.
to check on their deals, and fucking now he walks away. Oh, okay, there he is. Okay, but no, we went to our little smoke shop to check on the deals, and then we saw a little flyer for their 420 fucking holiday, and so then the thing starts at 9 a.m. and I was like, "You motherfuckers expect our stoner asses to get here at 9 a.m.?" And he like seriously told me, like he was just like, "Man, it's lasts all day though." Like,
I'd be like, if I was him, I'd be like, I'd suggest you get here as
There
opposed
are
to 12
people,
o'clock.
there are stoners that get up early, man. Come on.
For that's me right there, dude. I'm at the Bing opens up 8 o'clock. Hey, I'm the second customer, first customer. Yo, in and out.
yeah, you know what I mean. And, of course I'm stereotyping, yeah, but I was just trying to make the joke, and he was just like, "Nah, man, it's cool. Like you'll be good." Like he just like got show before, man. It's cool.
I had a buddy say that once. He's like, "Man, you see the fuckers at the beer store at 9 o'clock in the morning." Like, what the fuck are you doing at the beer store at 9 o'clock in the morning?
Waiting
Oh
for
man,
it.
honestly, bro,
Shit? They're just there talking shit or what? Yeah.
I had a friend that would wake up at 5 a.m. to get to labor ready at 6 a.m. just to deny all the jobs because the guys that show up at 8 a.m. and 9 a.m. have beer. He was literally just hanging out drinking beer all damn day. It's
Oh
like
my
you
God.
fucking yeah, exactly, Crippy. And that's when I learned that I had made the wrong life choices.
There's the beer store at 9 a.m.
That looks damn near like a fentanyl walk too.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, they don't call places like labor ready renter drunks for nothing.
Shit.
Yeah, but I'm like, damn, man. I'm because he was like, shit. He was in his late 20s. I'm still in high school, and I'm looking up to this guy, and I'm just like, wow, I need to get different role
And
models.
I'm looking up to this guy.
You know what I mean?
He's going labor ready, denying jobs so he can keep his unemployment going.
Well, I thought he was honorable because he couldn't get a job. So
No.
he was going to labor
You
ready,
can't
trying
go-
to get, trying to
can't
get on some
collect
shit.
and
And then
work
I
at
learned
the
about his
same
hustle.
time.
Sorry, what's up?
Labor ready means you're working, you ain't collecting.
Well, and that's what I thought. I thought he was going there trying to do the honorable thing, like trying to get
He
on with
is.
the crew or something.
He
And then he
is.
was like, he's like, nah, man, I just go there so I can fucking drink off the dudes that are fucking showing up late. Like, oh, okay. I guess you're saving the family money. I don't know, man.
All the workers do give me a thumbs up. Heck yeah, man. They free today.
I don't know, the word mooch comes to mind, but what I know.
Yeah. All I know is that anybody that says they can't find a job means they haven't looked for a job.
Yeah. That's pretty much.
You ain't got jobs because you don't want one.
Yeah, yeah.
But I will tell you, when I could no longer drive a truck, I could not find a job, okay, because I was overqualified for everything I was trying to get, because I was looking for an entry-level job because I didn't know anything else. And but when I was accustomed to making $24 an hour, trying to get a $10, $12 an hour job. I would not get the interview. I got one interview in 2 years of fucking
And that is a big hiccup in the system, yeah.
seriously job hunting. Yeah, because I had the same job. I had the same job for the same people for like 28 fucking years. You are unhireable after doing that. Okay. So your best bet is to keep fucking bouncing around from job to job.
If you truly want to work, there's something out there for you.
That's what I'm saying.
It might not pay what you need, or
they don't want to hire you. Dude, I couldn't get an entry-level job at the mill across the street pushing a broom.
What happens
But-
sometimes, what happens sometimes with people, and I get what you're saying, Chris, and I get what Jimmy's saying, like, because the thing is, sometimes some people, they don't have faith in hiring you if they see what your background is, because they don't want you to be there temporarily. That I'm like, I'm not gonna hire this guy, so he finds something in a month, and then I gotta fucking go look for
Yeah,
somebody
I'm
else.
not gonna teach you my gig and,
I
you
can
know,
I can
and you're
get
gonna be
that,
gone. Freaking, I couldn't,
but I can also
The-
get like, there's always gonna be something. But I know what you're saying. I know
the
what you're saying.
only, the
I know
only
what you're
work
both
I
saying.
could find was under the table work, freaking,
Yeah.
and, you know,
Fuck, that's so
freaking,
much the better if you're drawing.
drawing all that so long,
Yeah.
and it had wore out by that point. Freaking, they only
Well-
let you collect 6 months.
And I was getting at what Chris was just talking about is that someone needs a service, period. Someone is like, man, if we could just have one more dude, there's someone out there, and it may not be the job you want, and it may be under the table, but at least it's the work, you know? So,
Yeah, well, that's the only work I found, and it wasn't steady, you know. Freaking,
So, but it was work, which was my only point. If
Yeah, but it didn't last.
If you want a
My
job,
point.
you find one.
It was my point. So when my doctor finally, I asked my doctor, I says, hey, what's it take to get on disability? She looks at me and says, I thought you were already on it. Well, I was like, well, now that you say that, I'm going to apply for it. And I got a
Mhm.
lawyer and
Yeah.
made it work. But I
Yeah.
was 2 years of
well,
suffering,
and that's yeah,
you know, before I got there, you know,
you make it work. Exactly, man.
you know. Oh, it wasn't easy, dude. Freaking, we were poor as fuck.
So I've got a friend that lost a good job, and he's trying to pay his rent at the apartments. That
Yeah.
you know, they come to him and he says, you know what, guys, like, do you have a job here? Because I just lost my job. And so they got him cleaning out the apartments when people move out.
Uh-huh.
And then through that, now you get a job with a guy that cleans out storage units. And so, you know what I mean? So it's just, there's something out there to do. If you need a job and want a job, someone wants to pay you money to do something. It's just
Yeah.
it's really tough if you do it like you were saying, Jimmy. Like you're like, well, this is what I know and this is what I'm trying to do, and like I can definitely do this job, but then they don't want me because
Yeah.
I'm a professional somewhere
Yeah,
else.
exactly.
Yeah,
Because I'm a professional truck driver and a
Yeah.
mover, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
granted, I worked in all the trades as a young kid, but it's 6 months here, a year there, you know, a couple months here. And so none of it was relevant, you know. Freaking, like fucking, I just wanted a grunt job, man. McDonald's wouldn't even call me back, man. Freaking McDonald's, Burger King, I applied at all of them.
Well, man,
Freaking the supermarkets to be a bag boy.
I guess
Freaking
that's
no,
one advantage of California.
you know,
I never been without a job.
well,
I was
like
lucky,
I said,
man.
I spent 28 years as a mover, freaking most of it as a driver, and freaking when I couldn't drive no more, and I certainly didn't have the ability to be a mover, freaking, I was out of a job, man. Freaking done.
Well, that's how
Freaking
I
couldn't
felt
get
too,
one.
Jimmy. So I hurt my lower back when I was trying to get my plumber's license. I was a young kid, and then I got back into it a few years later when I thought I could move again. And then I hurt my upper back, and it was so bad, man.
Yeah.
It was just so. And it's like, well, now what the fuck do I do? That's all I know, you know.
Yeah.
And so I applied at Jamba Juice. Okay,
Mhm.
and even the fucking manager there was like, "So you're like 35. Why do you want to work here?" I was like, "Look,
Because I need a job.
I need a job. I can make smoothies, and I want to be a manager." And luckily, she believed me and gave me a chance. So
Uh-huh. Yeah, man, freaking, like, you know, like the one job I got an interview for was a small machine shop that makes fucking, um, they make things to make pistols better, all right?
Okay.
And freaking, most of the job was bean counting, you know, because they take in parts that have to be counted and this, that. And freaking, the only reason I didn't get the job is because I was not Apple literate.
Well, I don't know what it's like down there,
Wow.
but up here, there's a
Yep.
fucking any job, there's 100 people lined up to get it.
Mhm.
And most jobs that are like these
Dude.
corporation jobs, say McDonald's, whatever, they're all government subsidized if they hire like A new
Oh,
person.
geez. Well,
Yeah.
here now, everybody's hiring. The manufacturing places, the sign shop, fucking every restaurant in town, every office in town is hiring. The airport's been looking for someone to do 6 hours work a day. They're paying $23 an hour to clean the fucking airport.
You
Freaking,
ain't
There you
getting a
go.
job
Apply for
around here
that.
unless you know
yeah.
somebody.
I'm like, fucking,
Look, right now, look, I'm looking. I just you guys are saying you guys are having this conversation, and I'm looking at jobs online, and I
uh-huh,
found something. So here's a role, and I could do this if I wanted to part time. Like, and that's the thing I think about that shit. Because if I were to lose the job I have now, I'm gonna have to work like 3 full-time jobs to make up for like.
the
Fortunately,
money,
right now the
yeah,
shit is good, but I would that's what I would have to do. And I've been in situations where I'm making money, I'm not
uh-huh,
making money, and then I got to do fucking crazy shit, and I
yeah,
don't want to have that to happen. But bro, shit happens. I know life happens,
Yeah.
bro. Things
uh-huh.
can fucking. I'm just hoping the economy everything gets better, more stable. Everything's like
Got to be able to keep your hustle on no matter what.
the thing is
Yeah.
I do sales. I've been doing sales for a long time, so I'm always gonna like I'm gonna do something. But still, like I get older day by day, and I think about bro,
Yeah.
like I'm 38 right now, but what the fuck am I gonna be doing 48, like 50, 55? Like
You're
am
still
I,
gonna be pushing,
I'm still
yeah,
gonna be pushing, like
unless you fucking find a way to make a fucking,
Uh,
take your little nest egg and fucking
Look
roll
at
it up
me
into a
and
big
look at
ball of
Chris.
money,
This is
yeah?
what's going to happen to you. Look at me and look at Chris.
look at this
Uh,
motherfucker. This is
and
what
look at
happened
me,
to
It
Fucking
doesn't stop. You're just going to keep fucking going. Even when you say you stop, you're still going to keep going.
I'm gonna go
I'm
from
living
chilling in my
fucking
room
proof
to
of
chilling in
that.
the garage to chilling in the room again and shit.
uh-huh,
No, but so I was saying I'm looking at jobs,
Need to go
right?
back
But
to fucking work
there's a
so I can
few
slow
jobs
down a
here.
little.
Yeah, there's a few jobs here that are telephone interviews that they do surveys over the phone. They pay you $13
uh-huh,
an hour and you work remote and you just basically you're on a dialer. It's calling people and when somebody answers, you try to do the interview. And
uh-huh,
this is another job where you go to like it's in Orlando in Universal Studios, Islands of Adventure. I would basically stand at the entrance and exit and try to stop people and ask them for their feedback on like their experience at the park. They're paying $20 an hour for that. It's like a part-time and a
wow.
full-time,
uh,
to just do that. That's literally I'm reading the job description. Just to stop them and ask them about a range of topics and their experience at the park and shit like that. That's pretty chill, bro. That's super simple.
yeah.
That's the kind of job you want. You want to get some pussy and shit. That's easy, bro. Just chilling at the
Oh
job, flirting,
yeah.
flirting all fucking day.
Yeah, but how do you get that job, man? There's gonna be like fuck 100 people sign up for that.
Let me see when they posted it. Yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of people applying, but that's when you gotta fucking jazz up the interview, bro. Gotta jazz it up
Okay,
on the
so
interview.
with
How
shit
do you
like that
get this
though,
Yeah, that's like Rez's interview.
I
hey ladies.
Got this
No,
job.
can make you mean fucking Jamba Juice, bro. I can
fucking
so shake that shit up. You want it shaken or stirred, bitch?
We're gonna bring in cameras.
all right, let's go, people. 2 scoops blueberries, 1 scoop raspberry. Fucking no, but it really yeah, man, that's how I was telling my son. It's like doing jobs like that. He does not want to be a doorman or a greeter or anything like that. But man, he met friends and people know people like in the stage music production industry.
Yeah.
And so now, dude, he's working a audio video gigs contract. So it's just he just says, hey, put me on your roster. They call him up, he says yes or no, and then stays for the 3 to 4 days.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking let's go.
That's
And
it.
so yeah, man, it's good shit.
That's
But,
good,
but
bro.
also it's bad shit because they don't always fucking want you because they
Yeah.
have another crew coming in, so
Yeah. I would do if I were him, bro. I would try to do. I mean, if he does that, he's gonna because that's the thing. He would need to have some kind of part-time work to if he's gonna be doing that also because it's got to balance out. He can't have a dedicated full-time 9 to 5 and then miss
Yeah.
every now and then whenever he has a gig. I would get into I would get a real estate license and try to do it here and there. You could work for an agency and I would just try to do that shit part-time while I'm sell one house every fucking 4 months, whatever, you make some decent bread.
dude, honestly, man, that may be a good thing.
It's
Because
got to be
he
something
wants to be
that
he wants to be a mechanic, but why not get that, dude? Like it just costs money to get your real estate license. It's not hard to get it. It just costs money. You got to go to the classes.
How much does it
That's
cost over
it.
there for you guys to get it? You know how much it costs more or less? Here it's like 350.
350.
It's 350 for the like certification of the thing. Then you pay probably like $100 for the state exam, and then maybe like $40 for like fingerprints and shit. but it's like, I guess maybe at the end of the day, maybe it's $400 to $500, like everything out the door. But yeah, I think it's something like that. Let me see.
I've heard it's more like $1,000 to $3,000 here.
That's crazy.
Because like you have to take courses.
Everything's
I
bigger in
remember that.
Texas.
180 hours of pre-licensing education.
Yeah, 180 hours of pre-licensing education. Yes.
Damn. Y'all supposed to be the fucking. It's 63 hours here.
So, and that's why Texas real estate is the fucking boss, baby.
Damn,
on.
63 hours in Florida. You just get here from Venezuela or Cuba. You got a real estate license, dog. 63 hours, $300. You got it? Hablo español. Here you go.
Some houses.
Down.
Oi, 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 oi.
Down. Pre-licensing.
¿Quieres un
bro.
casa? Sí,
¿Quieres una casa?
tiene.
Compra. Damn. Yeah, the pre-licensing course can range from 80 to 400. I know what it is because I paid for the real estate. So I have lifetime access to the study guide and all this shit. And I was doing it last year. The only thing I passed the course and I got the certification. I just haven't taken the state exam. So now I just have to take the state exam.
Okay.
I'm out of here too, guys.
Uh-huh.
Later.
Nap
How
time.
about,
Later,
Cheers,
alligator.
y'all.
what we at here?
Yeah,
I was gonna run another 15 minutes, but I'm beat anyway.
Okay, so nowadays the
Well,
average cost is $800 to $1,300 in the state of Texas.
Damn.
Huh? What? Oh, the guy at Levi is in here. What up, Levi? But yeah, I'm
Woo,
calling
Texas.
tonight, man. My eyes are fucking killing me. I'm beat.
Got you.
Jimmy,
Well,
no. Don't,
come on, man.
no.
Yeah, you can go live.
No, man, I'm tired too. It's midnight here too.
Yeah,
I'm
Go
there
ahead,
at the same
doggies.
time.
exactly. Freaking.
Later,
What
man.
is the
good seeing you,
laugh?
Grippy.
Later, guys.
Peace
brother.
out.
Peace.
Yeah, I'm about out too.
Cheers.
Bye.
Later, Wood.